The live button still hasn't clicked in. Okay, we are live now. Good to see everybody. We are joined by Derek and PJ as the sloth now tonight. It's good to see you guys. Glad you could make it. How you guys been doing?
You guys. All good, sir. All good. I was about to go live this afternoon, and then I got that little news from you about Michael. I'm glad that the Lord's keeping His hand upon him and keeping him well, because it was a scare, obviously, again.
Amen.
Ooh.
Yeah, he is okay, guys. An update. We've been talking to Michael now. He is in the hospital, all good. They're just keeping an eye on him. He's got to be there for about 3 to 4 days. They do suspect a heart attack. So, yeah, he's there. He's doing good. He's relaxing. And, he's under God's grace. So,
Absolutely.
but it's good to see you guys.
So, and I also was... Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Like I was having a little argument with somebody in your yesterday's comment section.
Yeah.
Where he goes by retired 2920. He was sitting there trying to bait me into arguing in the comment section, and I'm not doing that anymore.
He can come in if he really wants to.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Like if he really wants to talk about it, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's sitting there trying to have me, prove how space isn't real when he can't prove that it is.
Well, that's the thing. They just make their assumption, and then their assumption, they just accept their assumption as true.
I know it.
And then anybody that goes against it is now the burden on them. That's not how it works.
Right. It would be the exact same thing if I were to say, oh, the land of Fantasia is real. And unless you prove it's false, it's real. Like when I can't prove that the land of Fantasia exists.
Mm-hmm.
And then, my evidence is like, here, I'll send you a little clip of Sebastian riding his luck drag in Valcourt.
I used to love that show, man. Come on. Never Ending Stories.
I know.
Bomb, man. It's real. Come on.
But it's the same thing. It's just that, with the mainstream, we all know that, the never-ending story is just a child's story. But with, space and all that, like, that's true. That's accepted as true. When actually it doesn't amount more than the never-ending story.
Mm-hmm.
As far as provability, because they don't prove anything.
Yeah.
But if he's somewhere in chat at some point in time, I would love to see that.
He can always come in. You said he can come in, so
yeah.
Hey, what can we say? But anyway, I don't know if you guys watched. There was a presentation on Standing for Truth's channel, Donnie. 18 hours ago.
I did not see it.
It was from a Dr. Heinz Lycklama. And he's doing a presentation against the flat earth.
Uh-huh.
A biblical and scientific response, apparently.
Is that... That's so.
Well, we're going to go through some of that tonight. And I did send Donnie an email because I was very disgusted in what was presented, actually. I felt as a Christian I had to speak to him behind closed doors. That's how bad it was.
Right.
And I did, as a witness, I did tag Sean from KIC in there as well as a witness to say, hey, I've emailed you. Please don't ignore me. Dr. Heinz clearly lied about scripture. And I would like an opportunity to, to show how. So either with a debate or a presentation, that's fine. So we'll see if he's going to respond. Because Donnie has, in the past, just ignored me when I email him about stuff. For some odd reason, Donnie just is too scared to have me on his channel. I don't know why. But, anyway. The thing what I'm trying to get is he's a Christian channel. He's supposed to be a Christian. And he's supposed to be honest. Especially if his name is Standing for Truth. So that means he wants the truth,
right.
Correct?
Correct.
And
Right.
we're going to go through some of the guys' presentation and stuff. Obviously, we can't go through all of it because it's like 2.5 hours long.
Yeah. Apparently, Sean Hawkins called what happened to Michael Karma in someone else's chat.
I already
somewhere.
commented to Sean Hawkins, and I told Sean Hawkins, remember one day when you lying alone in bed
Yeah.
on your deathbed and realize no one's
Right.
there to support you.
Right.
The difference is everybody else supports Michael.
Do you know what I mean? And the thing is about Michael, even in the position he's in now, if Sean was lying in his deathbed, Michael would pray for him.
I would pray for him. We all would pray for him.
Yeah.
Absolutely would. That's the difference.
Yeah, and karma doesn't exist, just to let you know.
No, of course.
But
We
yeah,
call it
Sean
7.
Hawkins, he's got issues, man. The thing is, he doesn't even have sympathy for anybody
No.
at all.
No
So
sympathy.
it's going to kick him in the backside one day.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me see if I can share the screen now because I'm just trying to render a video on CapCut and it won't let me share a video while it's rendering. There we go. Great news. Our internet service provider contacted my wife today and they decided to upgrade us for free. Where we usually
Excellent.
like 60 megabyte download and upload. We're now on 120 megabytes upload and download. So it's double.
That's what I'm on.
Excellent.
That's what I'm on now since I got my new internet. But to be honest, I can't see much difference. I think they give you it in one place, but take it another. Like, yeah, you've got better quality, but then like you can't have as many tabs open while you're live. You know what I mean? That type of thing, or it slows down or whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. I haven't got a clue about computers.
But yeah, this is the page I was talking about. I did leave 2 comments. The first comment was, Bible 100% shows that God created the earth as a stationary enclosed plane.
Why?
And obviously I got responses to that. People don't like that response. And the other one was, when I only got to 53 minutes, this is like just before I emailed. Okay, I'm 53 minutes and I can't take the lies and misrepresentation of this guy. Donnie, please be honest here and let someone come and rebut this absolute nonsense spouted here. I am more than willing to come debate this guy and present everything on how he is wrong and has lied. Please be sure to get to me. Well, as you know, no responses. So we'll see how it goes.
Of course not.
I don't know how that was 13 hours. Oh, what's already 13 hours ago? Okay, that was this morning when I woke up. So yeah, this was earlier today when I was listening at work. But yeah, this is that Dr. Heinz Lycklama, whatever his name is, and you're gonna see he appeals to a lot of things like troll anti-flat earth channels like that WS World, you know,
Aye.
that meme channel thing.
Mhm.
Obviously, he brings up the
those
final
guys.
experiment nonsense, and he brings up he's got a lot against flat earth. Like Eric Dubé's the guy who started the flat earth movement in the modern times. We all fell for Rob Botham's nonsense, and you know the same nonsense we all get.
Projection.
Yeah.
Projection.
He doesn't
Comes with that objection.
he doesn't really rebut scripture though, which I really find odd though, because he's on a Christian channel.
Aye.
And this Christian channel is supposed to be talking about scripture. And
Right.
most
Talk
of
the
it,
word first.
yeah, and most of this guy's presentation is straw man's, misrepresentations, and lying about what scripture says when he does bring it up. Like Isaiah 40:22. What does
So
Isaiah
that's-
40:22 say, guys?
Ooh,
He sits above the
is that
circle of the earth.
Yes, circle. I wasn't sure which one. it was.
Heinz claims that's not a circle, that's a sphere.
It's a sphere. Okay.
Yeah.
So why didn't it say it's a sphere there?
Yeah. No, it's a
I'm
sphere.
sure there's a word for a sphere. Yeah.
He says
Hebrew.
cardinal directions don't work on a circle, where cardinal directions literally is based on circle, which is odd. You're gonna see there's a lot of things, you know, but we'll get there.
Mhm.
And the sad thing is when you get to the Q&A section, Donnie actually agrees with him.
Oh.
and he speaks really ill against flat earthers, which I
Wow.
really find disrespectful.
Ooh.
Yeah, but you'll
Well,
see.
bless his heart.
Absolutely, but he's denying what scripture says.
Yep.
You
But
know?
I'm giving him the opportunity now to be, standing for truth, as his channel says.
Right.
And it's up to him, because if he's not going to stand for truth, he will be then exposed, correct?
Absolutely.
That's right.
Okay, let's get this started.
Sure.
Standing for truth. My name is Donnie Bedinsky, and tonight we're tackling a topic that has made a surprising comeback in recent years, the flat earth phenomenon.
Phenomenal.
To help us sort fact from fiction,
Phenomenal.
both biblically and scientifically, we are joined by Dr. Heinz Lycklama, a nuclear physicist with decades of experience in research, analysis, and Christian apologetics. Dr. Heinz is here to give a clear, evidence-based response that exposes the flaws of flat earth thinking and shows why both scripture and science point unmistakably to a round earth.
Really?
Tonight we'll explore.
Sorry?
I'm saying really.
I just want to point out, guys, a round earth could be circle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just
Sounds
wish
good.
they would stop, being fence-sitters and say round earth. Say
Mhm.
sphere earth or flat earth. Full
Yeah.
stop. Because round earth
Yeah.
can go both ways.
Absolutely. The circle's rounded, and so is a sphere. So
Exactly. But yeah, it's gonna get really bad. Just to heads up for everybody.
The history of flat earth thinking, the claims of modern flat earth believers, what the Bible actually teaches, what scientific observation reveals,
What the
and
Bible
decep-
actually teaches. We all know what the Bible
Yeah.
actually teaches. We went through some of Genesis last night.
right.
deception behind the movement's recent resurgence. This is going to be a fascinating and eye-opening
Not that recent.
presentation. So let's dive right in. Dr. Heinz, it's great to have you back. I feel like you were just here for the previous very comprehensive talk that you gave, and so it is a privilege to have you back with us here. Welcome to the program, brother.
Live Coding 101 Part 3. Stop typing your prompts. Seriously. You're prompting cursor
Seriously.
over 100 times a day.
Why is it
Typing
not moving?
detailed
Right.
context takes forever. So you send
Sorry,
lazy
guys.
prompts and you get mediocre results.
Why is it
I've
not
been there and it's
anything?
not fun. Let me show
I
you
get
how I
that as well.
changed
I've
my
been getting that
entire
lately.
dead
but
workflow.
it's
I use
good.
Whisper.
Like anything.
Yeah, it doesn't want to do anything.
Yeah, I've been getting that lately. But I'm clicking on something and it's not doing anything. Then when it's still like a 10-second delay on it or something like that.
Crazy. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's back.
Well, thank you for the invitation. I look forward to talking on this topic. And you might ask the question, well, why would somebody that does apologetics speak on a topic having to do with the shape of the earth?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I do this is because I have, with my science background, obviously I can use my experience to examine the claims that are made
Okay.
by the flat earth people. And looking at
He's already got an ego trip. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I am not authority because of my science background.
Yeah. Yeah. Already I could see the boastfulness in that.
Well, the way he's fidgeting, he's uncomfortable already.
Mm.
So it's like
I
I don't
think
really
it's just
care
how he
about
talks,
his
so he's
claims
always
of
like
being
it.
authority.
He stays like it
Hmm?
the whole time, though, so I think it's just how he is, really. He might just be a bit nervous to talk. I'm not sure.
Well, he should be.
But,
I mean, because with the claims that he's making about like Earth being a globe that he can't verify. I mean, that's really awkward ground.
mm-hmm. Yep.
evidence on both sides of this, we draw some conclusions, and I'll lead you through
I
that.
just want to point out,
in
he's
a-
saying we're going to go through both evidence, both sides' evidences. But you can clearly see when he goes through, he doesn't represent the flat earth evidence properly. He's talking down on the flat earth while he's presenting the so-called flat earth, and he's creating a false narrative about it. That's not representing the flat earth, is it?
No.
That's called misrepresenting.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what it's called.
He brings up a lot of straw men, and I guess. Wow. Well, you'll see what I'm saying. It's not very exciting, but we'll probably forward some of the parts when he's talking about the globe, because he talks like 10 minutes about the globe evidence. This person did that evidence, and when it comes to the flat Earth, it's like a 1-minute slide. You know what I mean? So he hardly talks about the flat Earth, and when he does, it's belittling it, lying about it, misrepresenting it. And when he talks about the globe, he's bringing up all the historians, and he's bringing up all the history of it, and saying this is that. You know what I mean? So very comprehensive for the globe side. But when it comes to the flat Earth, you can see all his information is literally just like he's read memes on the internet.
Yeah.
That's it. So it's very one-sided.
I mean, if you're going to be honest about an opposing view, be honest about it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
One of the reasons why I do this is because it's a topic that has come up. We've had people at our church, visiting the church, and actually members of a church as well, saying, really, the Bible says the earth is flat.
Mm-hmm.
So, why don't you believe that? Well, so as a scientist, I tackle this topic in an open fashion. That's why I call
I just
this
want to point
topic.
out, he just brought up people in his church are saying the Bible talks about the earth being flat. His response is, I'm a scientist. What has that got to do with scripture?
Right.
Nothing.
Nothing. At all.
Or it means that, he puts his faith in men first over God's word. That's
Mhm.
actually what that means.
And it does seem that way if I'm looking through all this, when you're looking through this whole presentation. It does seem like he's putting man over God.
Aye.
Because when he talks, he's got a passion for the so-called science, which is pseudoscience, by the way. And he very seldomly, brings up the scripture. He kind of backfoots it. You know what I mean? Like, he has
Her
to,
breathe
he's forced to
over it.
kind of talk about it because he's on a Christian channel. Kind of, that's the
Right.
feeling.
Right.
But he doesn't really address anything.
Flat earth phenomenon, and I look at the evidence for the shape of the earth being a globe, and I also look at the evidence that flat earth people claim show that the earth really is flat, and they also claim, the Bible teaches that the earth is flat. So we're going to look at the claims on both sides and then draw conclusions. You'll notice on the right, I have three well-known scientists who
Danny
lovely.
Faulkner.
Lovely. No doubt. No doubt. Everybody likes to confirm the bias with Danny Faulkner.
I mean, Rob Carter, we've already shown the guy. Yeah, he just does strawmans. I don't know who Jason Lyle is. Danny
No
Faulkner, I mean, that guy's a joke when it comes to trying to rebut flat Earth. I mean, the guy can't even represent Genesis 1 correct.
No, answer's not in Genesis.
Yeah, Danny Faulkner has been shown to be dishonest from day one ever on the subject. So,
I mean, the answers are in Genesis, he just doesn't show them.
and who are the three main guys he brings up for flat Earth?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
The same three people.
All the time. All the time.
Flat Earth Dave, Mark Sargent, and Eric Dubay. He does, however, have a very big bone to pick with Eric Dubay. He doesn't really talk about Mark Sargent or Flat Earth Dave, to be honest. Most of the time, it's just Eric Dubay. How bad
Right.
Eric Dubay is trying to break his character down, saying, this yoga teacher, this guy who's not a Christian, this guy who's influencing, this guy who's, And that's all he's doing about Eric Dubay the whole time.
Yeah.
And when I'm thinking about this, I'm like, you're supposed to be showing how scripture doesn't teach a flat earth. Instead, you're
Right.
attacking a person who's not a Christian.
It's like, well, us as Christians don't agree with Eric Dubay and his
At all.
anti-Christian
No.
stance either.
Mhm.
Certainly not.
But that doesn't mean we're going to just throw out, the
Best of
verifiable information that he presents.
Exactly. I mean, some of his flat earth stuff is good. We have no doubts about that.
It is.
But when it comes to anything religious, the guy should stay as far away as possible from it.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Have also tackled this question of the flat earth. Dr. Rob Carter from CMI, Dr. Jason Lyle, who is well known in the apologetics industry, and then Dr. Danny Faulkner, who has actually even written a book on the flat earth issues. And then on the other side, I highlight some people on the left who
Some people.
claim
How's
that
this?
the
How's this? He lifts the people up on the globe side. These scientists who are well acclaimed,
Yes.
so great, and these people on the flat earth side.
Yeah. Right. Right. Exactly.
Well, it's like he already has a bias. So
Yeah, it's evident. Even though they don't hear it themselves, it's evident.
Mm-hmm.
earth is flat, and they presumably provide evidence saying, yes, really it is flat, and these are people you may have heard of. Flat Earth Dave, he has got a very active channel discussing this issue. Mark Sargent actually is a person that is very near to where I live here in Washington State, and Eric Dubay, who is one of the leaders in this flat earth movement. So
What leader? What leader in the flat earth
Why,
movement? What?
why does there have to be a leader?
And we keep getting this. Have you guys realized this? Some people claim Mark Sargent's the leader. Some people claim Flat Earth Dave's the leader. Some people claim Eric Dubay. They used to claim Jaron was a leader.
Even these nuclear now,
There's no such thing as a Flat Earth leader.
No.
and it's like, I mean, we all came to the conclusion a long time ago, Flat Earth has no leader.
I was a Flat Earther before I even knew about Eric Dubay, if anybody wonders.
And me too.
No, I wasn't. But still, it wasn't just because
But it wasn't
of
because of him you're a Flat Earther, is it?
No, no.
Yeah, exactly. Even Mark Sargent, Flat Earth Dave, I never came Flat Earth because of them. It's because of the
Right.
evidence. I went and I looked at the world and saw, wait, it doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
And then I realized, wait, the Bible actually says this. It affirms everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does.
And I do
So
think
it's like
that-
the Bible is actually our authority and our leader.
Oh, yeah. That's why I do believe the globe is one of the greatest deceptions out there. How many people have actually turned to atheism because they believe in a globe? Quite a
Right.
bit.
Countless.
Right.
So at the end of the day, it does come up sort of to a salvation issue sometimes. I wouldn't say believing in a certain shape is a salvation issue in itself, but it can cause you to have a salvation issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, because it is 100% responsible in leading people away from believing in God.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
just does.
Mm-hmm. Because it makes you just here have no purpose. You're just on some
Mhm.
rock spinning in space
That's right.
by chance.
we're going to get into that as we look at that. But first of all, let me just make a list of the topics we're going to look into. So you'll see here, we have to address the question, what is the flat earth concept? And I'll explain that as we look at the spherical earth versus what the flat earth people believe
Flat Earth
the earth looks like. And this is
Why are you presenting what the spherical Earth says and then the flat Earth people?
Right.
He's like literally separating like flat Earthers are not actually human. They're some kind of different type of people or something.
Oh, yeah, they're different breed altogether, man. Different species altogether. Us down there.
But do you see that? The way he's talking about flat Earth is very demeaning.
Absolutely.
It's
Absolutely.
very like trying to push us as not normal, not human, not, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Very derogatory, condescending.
It's very bigoted the way he's
Yeah.
portraying flat Earth.
He's very dismissive.
Mm-hmm.
And in
Kind of
calling
a,
flat Earth, oh, sorry.
Yeah, I get it.
He's calling flat Earth a concept, a mental image, especially a generalized idea formed by combining the elements of a class into the notion of one object, or a thought or opinion. And that's what concept means. Like, flat Earth isn't even a concept; it's an observation,
Absolutely.
right?
I mean,
you don't
the
even really
globe
need
is a
to
concept.
think.
The globe's a concept because that can't be observed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a concept. So it's vice versa.
Exactly, PJ. Yeah.
Agreed.
A map of what they think the flat Earth looks like, and then compared with the spherical Earth. So we definitely have to talk about what is the flat Earth concept, and then we look at the history, spherical Earth history. There are actually scientists in the early days who, claim they have some evidence that the Earth really is spherical. And
Just
when
want
I
to point out, with these so-called scientists, he claims, science wasn't even invented when they were around. There was no such thing as science yet, but yet he claims they are scientists, just to let you guys know. Okay? So he's already giving them authority on the subject by claiming they are scientists. Just have to point that out.
dig into this topic, I noticed that there are actually a lot of past scientists who claim to have evidence for that. And then we'll look also at a brief history of flat Earth history, people that believe that the Earth is flat and why. And then answer some of the questions. Well, what do flat Earthers really claim? What do they say?
I just want to say something. Doesn't number 4 and number 1 actually the same thing?
One, the flat Earth concept. What do flat Earthers? Yeah,
It's actually the
Yeah.
same thing.
pretty much.
Because like the concept, it involves an opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm. Exactly that. And what does the Bible teach? Oh, I hope we get to there.
And then, of course, we have to answer the question, well, what does the Bible teach about the shape of the Earth?
Yes.
And we're going to look at that too, because that's very important, because some people that believe in flat Earth use the Bible to support their claims. So what does that tell us? And then we're going to go look at 12.
What does that tell us? It tells us the Bible teaches us that the Earth is a stationary enclosed plane, so aka flat Earth.
And it's like, I didn't come to that conclusion easily myself.
Mm-hmm. But that's why I
But-
say, even if I was a glober, okay, and I read the Bible, with all honesty, I would have to really look into myself and say, well, the Bible's saying what it is. I can't be dishonest enough to say the Bible doesn't teach a flat Earth. It would be the same situation that Dr. Michael Heiser was in. He understood the Bible describes a stationary enclosed flat Earth, okay? But he didn't believe the Earth was flat. So he sat in that predicament. And I would honestly say that's the same predicament I would sit in if I was a glober today.
Aye.
Because I understand, out of all honesty, that's what the Bible teaches. And I think it's very dishonest for the Christians today to claim that the Bible doesn't teach it just because they want to be right.
And that is why I liked Dr. Michael Heiser. Yeah, even though he didn't believe Earth is flat, not that it really requires a belief, but he was honest about how Scripture detailed it.
Exactly.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Evidence is that we as scientists use as evidence for the spherical shape of the Earth. And then on the other side, I look at 12 challenges to people that believe in the flat Earth concept. I present 12 scientific challenges to them and say, how do you answer this?
Just want to say something. None of them are scientific. Just to let you know. So the guy
Well, and
doesn't
he
even know
keeps-
what science is.
Like he keeps referring to flat Earth as a concept and a belief, and it's neither.
It's just reality.
Yeah.
But like I'm saying, this guy keeps on saying, "Oh, it's science, science, this, science, that." The guy doesn't know what science is. He even hit him with a plank in the face. And I think that's the problem
It's
with
like
a lot of people
we
today.
actually satisfy, like the first part of real science in observation. He, on the other hand, with his make-believe globe, never actually sees it in real life.
No.
No.
Like he doesn't even go past first base.
No.
Yeah,
Go
it's
ahead.
insane, man.
Yes, if the Earth really is flat, how do you explain what we observe here? And then what assumptions are they making? They actually have a number of assumptions that they claim supports the flat Earth concepts. But of course, if assumptions are incorrect, then of course the conclusion that the Earth is flat is also incorrect. You may have heard of the final experiment. This is an experiment we'll talk about at the very end of this talk, and then we'll draw some conclusions having examined all this material. So I'm going to show a few pictures of what the flat Earth people think the flat Earth is like. And they actually take some verses from the Bible and says, there are some translations of the Bible that actually use the word flat. And is there any weight to that? So they claim, the Earth is flat, the Earth doesn't move. Here are some of the verses that they claim support their belief.
Sorry?
Scripture says it. It's immovable, immeasurable, immovable. Says it. It's not just a claim. The Bible says it. And what assumptions do we make?
But look
That's
how
what
he's
I'm wondering.
misrepresenting this, though. Look at Joshua 10:13. When the sun stops, he says the sun
Yeah.
goes around the earth. That's not what Joshua 10:13 says. Joshua 10 is saying the sun stopped moving,
Right.
not the sun
That's
goes
true.
around the earth.
Exactly. But what are the assumptions we make?
I don't know. No assumption. When Joshua says sun and moon stop moving, how's the assumption there?
Exactly. The assumption is the one that they make. They assume that the scripture is saying something other than what it actually says.
Quite insane.
Belief. They say the Earth rests on pillars, and that's why you see pillars here in this drawing. The sun goes around the Earth, and then the stars are lights set in a dome over the Earth.
Okay.
And what do they mean by that? Okay, so this is one model. All flat earthers don't have the same model, but we'll get to the most
At least he's got that correct. Not all flat
That's
earthers have
right.
the same model, because there's a lot of different flat earthers out there. Us as
There.
Christians, we hold a biblical cosmology. Correct?
Right.
correct.
Right. And so,
Which more or
we
less
don't-
stands with what he's showing now.
Yeah. Personally, I don't have a model.
No, I
that's-
don't. I just
whatever.
stick to what the Bible teaches me, and the Bible tells me the earth is on pillars, it's enclosed in a dome, it's stationary, it doesn't
Right.
move, and God is a personal God that's close to us.
And look, doesn't that look a bit like a footstool?
Yep.
A
Just
lot
like
like a
God
footstool.
says it is in Isaiah 40:22.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I find it odd he didn't put Isaiah 40:22 on here, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I wonder.
Popular one here. And in the Bible, it uses the word firmament in some older translations of the Bible. What do they mean by that? Firmament.
No, all the translations of the Bible says firmament. Maybe if you get like a new international version or a Berean or whatever nonsense, they don't want to say firmament, they just say expanse. But it's actually firmament. Even the New King James is firmament. So, yeah. And that's a new Bible.
Dome. Well, they think it means that there is a dome-like flat Earth here with this kind of a map of that, and then there's a dome over that. Another way of looking at it is here. This is a little clearer, the firmament. So we have here a obviously a circle of the world, of the Earth, and so we see the continents in the middle of there, and we see the sun and the moon. They orbit on top of
Orbit?
this.
Sorry, what orbit? Who said
The
anything about
orbit?
orbit?
The circle. What orbit?
No one said anything about orbiting, did they?
No.
There's
No.
the first straw man.
Orbit. Wow. It's a
You see,
circuit, not an orbit.
You see, this is the thing is because they take based on their belief system of an orbiting sun and moon because of how they believe things to work in their paradigm. So
Yeah.
therefore, automatically, flat Earth has orbits now too because sun and moon is moving above the Earth.
Yeah. So when someone's a circuit, it's now an orbit. Yeah, come on. You don't call when a dog when it goes around the racetrack, you don't call it orbiting, do you? Oh, a
No,
circuit.
because orbiting is just falling around a geodesic path.
Right. Right.
The sun and moon isn't falling.
No.
It's not going in. It's just following a cycle as God placed it to do.
Right. Right.
The within the dome, underneath the dome, and also the stars that we see, they would say, well, yes, they're
Yeah.
part of the firmament, and they would say that the firmament is about 3,000 miles.
Again. Do we claim an actual distance to the firmament?
I don't
No.
Who claimed an actual distance? Oh, Robotham.
Right.
Just
That's right,
because
but
Robotham says
you-
so doesn't
Yeah,
mean
we're
we say
both
so.
missed, remember?
Sorry?
We're both missed.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
both missed, remember, yeah.
And where in the scripture does it say the height of the dome?
It doesn't.
Tell me.
Exactly.
Hey, Buzzer.
So another
Good to see you,
straw
bro.
man. So in like 30
Yeah.
seconds, he's done 2 straw mans.
Aye.
Above the flat Earth. So this is an illustration. If you look at some of the Genesis answers in Genesis web pages, you'll see this is a
Boop, boop.
picture that they use.
So that's that Dr. Heinz phone. It does.
Oh,
it
is that on the video? Wow.
Yeah, it does it for the next 2 minutes or something. That
Damn.
Donnie actually has to ask him, please, do something about it.
I know. I mean, it's like that's like an old-fashioned Nokia brick vibrating on the table.
Oh, and here's the next straw man. So 3 straw mans without even being a minute long. Now the sun in the spotlight is a spotlight.
Hey, Shank the Globe, what he said there, that's absolutely right. Forgets the rest of it, you know what I mean? Usually, what he's saying there, many people mention the circle verse from the Bible, but most forget the rest of the verse where it says, Earth is like a tent to dwell in.
Yes.
That doesn't sound like a globe to me.
No, he
Isaiah
stretches
40.
the tent out from the north over the south.
Right,
Yep.
right, absolutely.
So what do we have that's so unique about this flat Earth concept? Well, you'll notice they consider that the sun is actually, it's not some huge globe that is shining down on the Earth. It's actually a spotlight where it
See what I'm
Still
saying? Whoever
shining.
said that?
Still shining down.
Whoever said it's a spotlight?
I didn't, but it still shines down.
Yeah, the light shines down for sure. But
Don't blame me
whoever
for it.
in a flat Earth community has said it's a spotlight.
No, I didn't.
Now, can anybody take what he's presenting serious? I mean, this is literally three straw mans that totally misrepresent flat Earth in a matter of like 30 seconds.
No. And what he's saying, I mean, it's very basic, from about, I don't know, 1844. No, but it is. It's the arguments that we were talking about when all this first started.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Well, it's not just 3 straw mans. It's also the fact that he keeps repeating the same 3 straw mans over and over.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
limits, the part of the Earth that it covers, and then the sun rotates above the Earth like this, and every 24 hours, it goes around the center, which they consider as the North Pole. Okay, so you'll see there's only part of the Earth is covered by the sun during the day.
I want to ask a question. If someone takes a light and they shine it, is there a point where it comes to you won't see that light anymore?
Yes.
Because everything has got a limit.
Limit. Right.
Has this guy ever heard of the inverse square law of light before?
Obviously not.
What about the atmosphere, to say? We live in an atmospheric environment, air.
Mm-hmm.
And there's dust in the air. There's water vapor in the air.
Absolutely.
There's gas, obviously. And light gets dispersed in this medium.
Yeah. I mean, look at the times that you've got thick fog, and sometimes you can't even see a car right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's amazing that these guys think it's like a little... Every time it comes to a flat Earth, apparently, it's this perfect world that never has any refraction, never has any diffraction, never has any limitations of light or anything. It's just this perfect fantasy world that they're trying to play it out, which I think is very hypocritical.
And they say on a flat Earth we wouldn't have a horizon. I mean, that's so stupid. What do they think we'd see? Like it would never come to a point, taking into consideration perspective. Do they think? I just don't understand. Do you think you see infinitely, with the sky and the ground would be parallel forever? I mean, come on. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. It's got to come to a point.
Yeah.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Hey,
How are you
Roger,
doing?
how's it going, brother?
Oh, tired. Had a long night.
It's good to see
And
you.
I have to remind.
Oh, Roger, because I'm not streaming tonight. Obviously, I'm streaming tomorrow night. I'll got to set my alarms and come on yours in the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that because I'm rescheduled. I got to close tonight again too. So
Oh, so is it the sit? Are you changing it to another day then?
tomorrow I'll be able to do it. But
For
won't
me,
be at the same time.
right. So how long from now?
Well, I had it scheduled for like 10 o'clock tonight, but
Right. So how?
I'm gonna be working. So and I got to work. I got to work in the morning too. So that's what makes it
So
hard.
you might end up being on at the same time as me then tomorrow night.
No, I'll be later than that.
All right, cool. I want to try and make yours anyway, considering. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, wait. Okay, so now I have to remind myself not to get too upset with this guy because I've already been kind of tempted several times now. And, I have to remember where he's coming from because I used to believe in the globe too. And just the reality is you can't really dismiss flat Earth without misrepresenting it.
That's just true. That's a very good
Yeah.
point, though, Derek.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
But what?
Mhm.
When does the point come to where someone is just outright just dishonest?
Well, because if he were honest, he wouldn't be talking.
Exactly.
He would be quiet because that's kind of what happens when you have to really reconsider your worldview.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
That's actually true.
And here's another way to look at it. And you'll see here the sun and the moon, they're both above the supposed flat Earth.
Okay.
Creators, I built these 3 apps to run my business just using prompts with Base 44.
Well, I'm gonna get that. Base 44. I got to run a business.
The sun and the moon orbit different
Wow.
periods, of course.
Bad.
The sun
You should have that turned off,
and the
man.
moon is about 1
Yeah.
Donnie's gonna stop him right now.
20 days or so.
I got a question now, right quick. What's the double helix for? And it's over on the
It's just to
side.
show he's a scientist.
Oh,
Because he's a scientist.
He's
Yeah.
a scientist, yeah.
guy.
I just want to say thank you to everybody in chat. Good to see you guys. Hit the likes if you haven't already. It really does help the show. And share it if possible. Thank you very much.
Oh, damn! I haven't shared it. Don't do that.
Flat
How
Earth
dare
with
you.
The sun and moon, and notice that the sun and moon each looked to be the same size. And of course, when we look up in the sky, we see the sun and we see the moon, and they are in fact about equal. Then in the 1892, there's a flat Earth person named Gleason, and he came up with a standard map of what the world looks like. If you're trying to map the world, okay, you've got the North Pole in the center here.
Okay, I just want to say out the Gleason's map. What does it say on the left there? Longitude and time calculator.
Yeah, I know.
Does it say flat Earth map?
Nope. It says standard map of the
New
world.
standard map of the world, which is a longitude and time calculator map.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got a purpose, correct?
Right.
And what is the purpose for this map?
To know where the sun and the moon is at times during the solstice and
Ah.
equinoxes.
Exactly. And what's this guy trying to sell it as? This is the flat Earth
Flat
map.
Earth map.
There's flat Earth map as well as model. Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh man.
You're mad.
You've
all
got a
Even Eddie, you know.
what they call an ice wall. In other words,
What they call an
there's
ice
no
wall.
such thing as the Antarctic. There
Like-
is the Arctic, but the
like
Antarctic is
Globers
actually-
don't call them ice walls as well. I mean, there's such things as ice wall. Even without a flat Earth, there's such things as ice wall.
The thing is, the globers also call it ice walls.
Exactly, that's my point.
Yeah, but in the Glober's world, the ice wall's been. I hate to tell you.
It's just so nuts. What these people call an ice wall, like it's some kind of language of our own.
No, guys, there's no ice in Antarctica. Sorry to bother you guys.
Nuts.
an ice wall around that, and you can make maps of the Americas, North America, South America, and Europe and Asia, and also Australia at the bottom. And you'll see that they're not to size; that they are. They are not to size, and I'll explain why that.
I don't know. Maybe like your Mercator map, because they're not to size.
Mhm.
Actually, every
No
map,
maps are accurate.
every map doesn't have continent sizes to size.
Right.
I don't think the globe has them the size neither.
The globe's not a map.
Oh, okay.
No, it's an ornament.
Is because it's the projection map that we have here. And it's not strange to have a projection map, but how do you interpret that? It becomes the question. So the flat Earth concept, to summarize, the Earth is a round disk, like this. It is stationary, and it is 25,000 miles in diameter.
Who made that claim?
Yeah, I was going to say it.
Who made that claim?
Amy.
He just did. Yeah.
I mean, I
Claim.
also thought he's been looking at Flat Earth Dave stuff. I'm sure Flat Earth Dave says there's
Maybe. Yeah.
outside lands, correct? So that's way
Yes.
more than 25,000 miles in diameter.
That's the thing. We get these people that are appointed for us to be our leaders, which we've never ever said.
Now, I can tell you that there's probably something in the South Pacific that we can't find because of just date lines and stuff, but that has nothing to do with outside lands at all, outside the rim of the ice.
No.
I mean, this is literally just a page of strawmans.
Yeah. Garbage. Mm-hmm.
So we go
Across
check it,
here.
we find out he's
And
full
you'll
of crap.
know in the spherical Earth model, their circumference is 25 miles, plus or minus. But of course, they have to stretch that out to make it flat Earth. And then you have the North Pole in the middle, and you have the Antarctic, which forms an ice wall. So it's a map of the Earth with the North Pole at the center, no South Pole. A Gleason standard map is assumed. And the dome shown here is about 3,000 miles above the Earth. The sun and moon are each about 32 miles in diameter.
Who made that claim as well? I don't
Who
know.
said that? Okay, whatever he says.
Remember, this guy is just saying. So, in other words, he can say anything he wants. Flat earthers
Right.
say this, flat earthers says that. Therefore, they're wrong.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
building straw men to burn.
On our behalf.
On our behalf, yeah. Very nice. But I mean, like I'm saying, this guy is supposed to be on a Christian channel. Okay? Shouldn't he be representing the Christian flat earthers?
Well, you'd think. You'd think.
And I don't see him representing any Christian flat earthers here.
No.
And you can see here, they're a very small part of, that whole 25,000 mile in circumference. So the sun and moon orbit around the northern axis of the Earth under the dome.
No orbit.
The stars and the 5 visible planets. Without the telescope, you can see these planets: Jupiter, Venus, Mars, Mercury, and Saturn from the Earth. And they can be seen in this dome here, the structure. So then you have the
I don't think this guy would be able to steal man even if he tried.
Nah. Planets in a dome in an orbit. Yeah, there you go. That sounds like some guy created. No.
Arctic wall around the Earth's disk circumference at the base of the dome, and you can see that pictured here.
Also, whoever said the Antarctic wall is at the base of the dome?
Right.
Oh, Dave Weiss.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
The rest of us?
That's true.
Not necessarily, no.
That's what I'm saying. These people get appointed to be our leaders. They say something and it gets attributed to us. And it's not us saying it.
You could speculate this kind of thing, but we didn't make a claim on it. No.
Right.
No way
It's
to.
like Dave Weiss isn't a Christian, so why even mention him?
Well, that's true.
Yeah, true. But he represents
Okay,
most flat
so-
earthers, you know.
No.
Yeah, he's giving the spherical Earth history. Not going to go through all this because it's long.
But yet, you can't even say for 100% and without a doubt that the Earth is 100% flat.
But yeah, what happens is
16 times I counted.
Jesse Lee was funny.
It was funny. It was funny.
I don't think we're going to go through all his spherical Earth history because it's kind of boring and it's very long.
Yeah.
But I'm going to just let him say the first part here so you can see the difference, how he presents the globe things compared to, you saw how he presented the flat Earth now. The flat Earth was just really, looked like a dog's breakfast stuck together, just straw manning everything and just repeating himself. That's all he did, okay? Now, look at the way he presents this.
And now let's go back. We're going to look at 2 different histories. First of all, a spherical Earth history. And when I started to look at this, I was very surprised at how many scientists, astronomers, mathematicians in the past have actually done.
See, when he was talking about the flat Earth, he didn't say, I was surprised that these people thought that this was flat, blah, blah, blah. No. This flat Earth guy did this. This guy said that.
And now he's saying scientists, mathematicians, all these great men.
Can anybody tell me if the scientific, word even, or even the model, anything scientific was even postulated before Christ was even born?
There wasn't anything.
No, there was no such thing as science, correct? No scientific method, nothing. How were they scientists?
Correct.
How were all these people scientists before science existed?
I have no idea. But
it's like
he's quoting
claiming
Aristarchus here. And
Yeah,
Aristarchus was before Christ.
it's like claiming someone to be an IT technician before computers existed.
Yeah, and this history is even questionable here.
Some of these things aren't really very accurate, just to let you guys know.
And they changed it so many different times. It's incredible. And we were wrong.
But I'm gonna forward some of it because we don't need to watch this history. We know this history. It's really. Oh yeah, and in this part with trigonometry. Trigonometry debunks the globe. Just to let you guys know, okay?
Yeah, and that's not trigonometry. What they're pointing out here. That's spherical.
Yeah.
That's calculus. Yeah.
So,
And they have to convert it to trigonometry.
Yeah, Pythagoras used actual trigonometry, flat Earth. Okay, but anyway, let's go to the. Now look what he says about the flat Earth history.
Imagine conducting every part of your research only on
Imagine
one
you get a
platform. Meet
Sorry?
Boreum.
Imagine you get a
Planets
commercial.
around the sun where it's a complete circle, but
He's gonna get in.
further, all planets actually move, establish the laws of planets. We know a lot more
Okay.
moon and all
Okay.
Yeah,
There we go.
We know a lot more.
very advanced.
Okay. Now listen to what he claims the flat Earth history is.
Bonnie.
This is yeah.
So then let's look a little bit of flat Earth history. The flat Earth was believed by some ancient cultures, let's say 400, 500, 600 BC. There are some cultures that thought, yes, the Earth is flat. That's all we can see, and it's flat as far as we can see. But you will note in the Bible and by the writings of the church fathers, they never taught that the Earth was flat.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
Come on.
Unfortunately,
Who were considered heretics by the church?
Copernicus,
It was not even into the 1900s.
That's weird. Because people were considered as heretics by calling it a globe
Right.
by the church.
Exactly. So how can you come across and how can you say something like that knowing the other information that contradicts it, like what you just said, flats, is out there? That's beyond the joke.
I mean, that's a bit odd because that goes against everything he's showing, and that kind of shows that what he's pointing out on here is a lie. So can we trust anything he presents?
No. Thing.
Because he's giving false information. He's lying about information, correct?
Flat Earth conspiracy, boats falling off the edge of the bloody earth.
Oh, guys, there we have to make a new link. I forgot to keep it on the time. Return to home screen. I shall send a new link. New meeting. Guys, please hit the likes, share the show. Appreciate it. I appreciate everybody here. Let's get that going. And the new link. Place pin message. But yeah, it's good to see everybody. Thank you guys all for coming. I appreciate you all. You guys rock. You rocketh. Admit. Let's go. Sorry about that. I wasn't checking the time.
Yeah, I just noticed that you were just about to say something and then it went.
Nuclear scientist. We'll wait now for Derek and them to come in again. And Lucas.
Yeah. Oh, look at he just. But I was just saying, yeah. Look at like waterfalls at the edge of the earth. Boats falling over the edge of the earth. These kind of the flat Earth conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy for a start. Not unless you. Well, yes, if it's flat Earth society, it's a conspiracy. But we don't associate with them buggers.
No, but I've been accused of it.
Well, of course, we're all accused of it.
ALE accused me of it personally.
No doubt.
And they don't want flat earthers in Antarctica.
Well, I wonder why. They had to modify the meridian lines on maps in the 1600s to change it to a globe. So all maps prior to 1600s were flat. This guy's a liar, but maps don't lie. There you go.
Yeah, they didn't use meridians on most of the older maps. They use rum lines. So, yeah. Now I got a question. What does this shield and motto say down at the bottom? I can't read it.
I just want to.
Witness what? Yeah, sorry, Roger.
His little shield he had at the bottom of his.
Oh.
One
No,
of-
that's standing for Truth's logo.
Oh, okay. He's standing for truth.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I see, I see.
Okay, so this is UCLA. UCLA, you guys think we can trust?
No.
UCLA.
UCLA, absolutely.
Look at this. For 4 centuries ago, the idea of heliocentric solar system was so controversial that the Catholic Church classified it as a heresy.
Heresy. Wow.
Yes.
Galileo,
Mm-hmm.
the guy he
Copernicus.
claims is so, as one of his point of authority in the church history for the globe Earth. And yet he makes this claim. Flat Earth believes some ancient cultures are not taught by early church fathers. Now, I want to
don't
ask
think
you, in the 1600s, when Galileo was there and considered a heretic, that means the church still believed it was a flat Earth.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And that is way after the early church fathers, correct?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's weird. Why didn't Jesus correct the people when they were talking about a flat Earth? Why did Jesus tell everybody, where were you when I laid the foundation of the earth, when I laid the line upon it?
Oh,
I don't know, maybe because Jesus created a flat Earth.
oh. Oh, isn't that revolutionary?
So, if Jesus literally did not correct anybody about saying, hey guys, it's actually a globe,
Well,
And
he
the
didn't
church
have to.
fathers
Everybody
didn't.
already had the understanding.
everybody then already knew it was a flat Earth. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Hence the Hebrew cosmology.
That's why if we were to go back in time and talk with like some of the disciples, like, hey, do you guys know the earth is flat and stationary? They wouldn't bat an eye. They'd be like, yeah, what are you talking about?
Hmm.
Why are you saying these
Of course
things?
it is.
Oh,
If you had to say it's a globe, they would think you're insane.
Right.
So yeah, this guy's totally making stuff up. This guy, unfortunately, I have to say it, is being dishonest because he's claiming to have done extensive research. And if he's done extensive research, he wouldn't be writing this nonsense. You agree?
right.
Yes.
Agreed.
So what is it? He didn't do extensive research, or he's lying?
No,
he
he didn't.
Maybe a bit of both, but you're certainly lying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I still wouldn't call it extensive. No.
Yeah, like it's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yes,
Lucas got
Luca.
something to say.
Yes, Luca.
Yeah, Luke, that was
Hi,
good.
Well, I'd say that there's some true and some not really true in there too. So
So he's
I agree
convoluting
with
it.
some parts of it, but
So
not
it-
all.
If you mix lies with truth, what does that make it?
A lie.
A lie.
There you go.
Just because you have
Well,
10% of correct doesn't make you truthful.
No.
No.
I'd agree that like you know like Eric Dubay books and you know the Flat Earth Conspiracy and 2014, right? That's from the book, and you know the 200 proofs the Earth is not a spinning ball is correct, right?
Yeah,
that's
and
correct.
Any point?
I guess
that doesn't mean he
YouTube
didn't
definitely-
lie. That doesn't mean he didn't lie about the church fathers, yeah? It
Right.
mean he didn't lie.
Yeah, he
It
did.
doesn't mean he didn't lie about everybody just believes flat Earth because of Samuel Rowbotham. It doesn't mean he
yes.
It doesn't mean he didn't
those
lie
are the
that
things
everybody's
that
just
I-
joining an effing movement in the late 1800s, which is total nonsense. By the way, he also claims in here, no schools ever taught a flat Earth.
Which is a lie.
Total lie as well.
Rubbish. Absolute garbage. They were still like
And they not
hundreds.
yes, they're not taught by early church fathers. That's
Yes, it
That's-
was.
too absolute, you know.
No,
What?
the early church fathers knew the Earth was flat. Nobody
Oh.
then pushed a globe.
And
We just gave you a citation
the-
for it.
They
Luca.
started showing
Uh,
Galileo to be a heretic in the 1600s.
Yeah.
the mainstream view was like
A flat, stationary, enclosed plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christianity generally accepted a spherical Earth,
No, they didn't.
How the heck do you know
But-
anything about
We just
Christianity?
showed you they didn't, dude.
Okay, you know nothing about Christianity. What are you talking about?
Oh Lord.
Anyway, let's
Go-
carry on
go
listening to
research
this
it.
guy's nonsense.
Okay, and by the time of the 1600s, 1700s, okay, the time of Kepler, Copernicus, they were really going with the heliocentric model. But then a few hundred years later, along came Samuel Rowbotham. He was a UK discoverer, and he was convinced of a flat Earth.
Discoverer.
And in 1838 AD.
Like
And
an
why
explorer.
did he think that? Well, it was more that he wanted to believe the earth was flat, and possibly he read the Bible. He read the flat earth model into the Bible by the language.
Nope.
Where
You
did
don't
it get-
read the
No,
flat
no.
Earth model into the
Yeah,
Bible.
how can you? Yeah, how can you read it in there? It was already there.
Yeah, people that read the Bible considered it. Really read the Bible considered it a flat Earth.
Right.
It's the schools that convinced them otherwise.
Is it? Which one is it that says that actually says flat with two T's?
The William
Tyndale.
Tyndale,
William Tyndale.
Tyndale.
Right. Right.
the 1500 edition,
In
Alright.
1500s.
calls it flat Earth.
What about the Geneva? That was before King James. Would that have flat Earth in it?
The thing
Maybe.
is,
Maybe.
it doesn't literally have to say flat Earth.
No. It,
It
I mean-
describes a flat Earth. Let's, for instance, take the Trinity. Is the word Trinity in the Bible?
No.
It describes
it's
the
not.
Trinity.
But
Yes,
even,
it does.
exactly. But even in the Old Testament, though, there is words like champagne in there, which means flat lands. There's
Mhm.
lots of. I know it doesn't mean the whole Earth at that point, but it describes a lot of flat lands. You know.
Hey, one question: can you have flat lands on a sphere?
Ooh,
No.
No, because it wouldn't be a sphere.
no, because it's like a
No kidding.
seesaw.
Has anybody tried to roll a bowling ball that's got flat sides?
It's- no, no. You can't get the spin. Doesn't work very well. You know, you can't get a bit of
No,
spin on it.
not very many strikes there, huh?
No. That's it.
That used in the Bible at that time. So how did he come up with this? Well, he used what we call the Bedford level experiment.
Mhm.
He also
False. He didn't come up with it based on the Bedford level. He did the Bedford level experiment because
Yeah. Yeah.
he knew the Earth is flat, not the
He
other
was
way
about
around.
Yeah, true. I was agreeing with him there, but yeah, no, you're right. True.
Because this is the hand of wave thing he's doing, the magic trick. He's saying, well, he only made it think it's a flat Earth because he did the Bedford level. No, he did the Bedford level experiment to prove that the Earth is flat. It's the
Right.
other way
Flat-
around.
you
Not he became a flat
you
Earth.
almost-
Yeah.
Because of
You
it.
almost said Black Swan there for a second, didn't you?
Mhm.
Yeah, I know. That would be a Black
published
Swan,
a
wouldn't it?
pamphlet
Yeah.
Considered.
in his day, 1838, called Zetetic Astronomy, The Earth is Not a Globe. And here is the start of the modern flat Earth movement.
False.
But when?
1865. He says that's when all of a sudden the modern flat
wow.
Earth movement started.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I wasn't born in BC, so I couldn't believe in a globe then, or a flat Earth, because I was born in the 1980s. Okay, so because I was born in the 1980s, that's kind of when you get born and when you learn things.
Yeah.
Now, does that make me a modern flat earther, or does it just make me a flat earther?
Makes you a flat earther.
Makes you a flat earther, bro.
You see, this is the thing this guy's trying to do. He's trying to clump everybody into saying, oh, because of Samuel Rowbotham, we have flat earthers today. No.
No.
Samuel Rowbotham has absolutely nothing to do with why I believe the Earth's a flat earth.
No.
Okay?
I'd never heard of Rowbotham until after I was a flat earther.
Exactly.
Oh,
Me
Michael
too.
Kahn's in the chat.
Yeah, Michael's
Yo,
been here for a
Michael.
while.
Oh, I didn't know this. Sorry, Michael. Good to see you, bro. Good, see, man. I hope you're feeling a bit better, man.
Let's just chill.
Agreed.
Yeah, he's busy flat smacking the staff at the hospital. So.
Cool. Loving it.
He wrote the book on zetetic astronomy with his name in 1865 AD.
He did write a book.
That was the start of it. And so others joined the flat Earth movement in the late 1800s. Some more books were published in the mid 1900s. And the interest in the flat Earth concept eventually, in the 1900s, started to drop off.
No, it got forced out of because of people teaching the globe in the schools and try to get rid of the flat Earth literature. It's called indoctrination.
Yeah.
Okay?
Almost,
just like they started pushing evolution in the 1900s at schools. Do you know before do you know before they started pushing evolution in schools, they were teaching creationism based on the Bible? And they replaced that with evolution. Just like they replaced flat Earth with the globe.
Right. Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely.
That's called indoctrination.
Right.
It didn't fall off. It was forcing people to learn something that's not true.
The ultimate gaslight.
Exactly.
Teach it us back. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, but then along came people like Eric Dubay, who was really referred to as a flat Earth guru.
No, I don't see him as a flat Earth
my
guru.
goodness.
No.
A flat Earth guru.
Oh, man.
Wow.
But listen what he says.
Guru, that's for sure.
But listen what he says about Eric Dubay and how he's trying to attack his character now. Watch this.
Okay.
He was the author of 2 books. And the books were, one written in 2015. He said, here are 200 proofs that the Earth is not a spinning ball. Okay. And so there was another book written earlier in the previous century, I believe, that had 100 proofs that the Earth is really flat. But he came up with 200 so-called proofs.
Good.
And he wrote another one of the flat Earth conspiracy. So the interest in the flat Earth in modern times increased via YouTube videos taught by non-believers as well as believers. Some people believe the Bible claims that the Earth is flat, and others did not believe this. And so this started the movement because, as you know, there are many people out there now who have YouTube channels and they use that to promote their thinking. And so that's why
well, that's what you're doing right now. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
To promote your thinking.
Can I recap that right quick? We can actually show where the Bible says the Earth is stationary and closed.
Right.
People that believe it doesn't. That's exactly what it is. It's a belief.
Yep.
Okay. They can't show it.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah, but you see what he's a hypocrite. Oh, they're using flat Earth. They're using YouTube to spread the flat Earth. How dare they? When you're literally using YouTube now to say against the flat Earth.
And Lucas up, he wants to say something bad.
There's a difference.
What's the difference?
Well, the globers have evidence,
No.
and flat earthers don't.
No.
Oh, really?
No,
No,
there's no
that's
evidence.
what?
That
Oh, God.
Dude, we've been
Been
presenting
through
evidence
this.
to
We've
you
been
since
through
we got
this.
here.
And that has absolutely nothing to do with what the argument is here. The guy's
No,
claiming and
what's-
crying that, oh, because of YouTube, that's why flat Earth. No.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
no.
Thanks for one time.
No, it's one
No,
of the ways
God,
people
no.
got to realize about it, but it's not the way. You do know there were flat earthers before YouTube. You do know there were flat
Yes.
earthers that
Yeah.
that were flat earthers before YouTube.
Roger,
before
for
they
one,
even watched
Roger
YouTube.
Williams was a flat earther.
Well,
I-
yeah, there was
I remember
some,
when
but
I first became a flat earther, I was speaking to one of the guys who says he's been a flat earther since the 70s.
There you go. Well, Roger,
Yeah,
you
they're-
Ellie-
Yeah,
YouTube
but
didn't exist then.
there are some, but
YouTube didn't
Oh.
exist then.
YouTube definitely helped.
Yes,
Well, I'm glad
but does
YouTube did help.
YouTube also
Yeah,
help to
but
promote
it's not that.
anti-flat Earth?
Yeah, absolutely.
It actually promotes
Well-
more anti-flat Earth than it does flat Earth.
Absolutely.
I think I know why.
Because
Because
YouTube
of
is a
Congress,
bigger
dude.
You would
site.
do. You would do know why because you know.
Well,
Didn't Congress?
Here's the thing.
Yeah, hold on.
Anti-flat Earth wasn't really a thing before flat Earth came
Actually,
along.
it is. Anti-flat Earth started in the 1900s when they decided to take flat Earth out of the schools
Yes,
and promote
exactly.
the globe.
Globe. That's
But
anti-flat
They
Earth.
had
It's not.
evidence and stuff for
No,
that.
they
they
didn't.
didn't.
Nobody
They
went to space
Stop
yet.
saying that,
Nobody
Luca.
saw what
They
they
had an
did.
agenda.
Hmm.
But they knew what it was
No.
before,
Sure they did.
even before
Yeah.
going to space.
No. No.
They didn't need to
Yep.
see it to know what it was.
Oh, but you want us to know it to see it before we know what it is. That's kind of hypocritical, don't you think?
Yeah, it is.
What was that? What?
You claim they don't need to see it to know it, and yet you're telling us we need to see it to know it.
Right.
What? You just need to see observations and stuff. That's all.
I do observations, dude. We got observations that prove it's flat, dude. You have not been
Yes.
watching my channel for any time. You have a bias, dude. You're mental. I did
Every one of them have been debunked.
No,
by
no, they
the
haven't.
None of them
Flat
have.
Earth Anti.
No, they haven't.
No, they haven't.
None of them
Not-
have, dude.
Not just on Rogers, but you've got all these
Everyone
other
has.
channels. No, they haven't been debunked, Luca. You're so full of it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's
Oh,
get on
yeah,
with the video.
Every.
Go on, show us. Show us where
Flat
they've
Earth
been
have
debunked,
increased
Luca.
over
Go
the
on.
last, the last number of decades, particularly. So that's a high-level overview of how we got to today's thinking on the
It said
flat
to be a
Earth.
detractor.
Okay, what is that Bedford level experiment that Samuel Rowbotham used in 1838? His objective was to deny the curvature of the Earth. So what he did was he found that there's a canal in the UK that you could see here is obviously very flat looking, and
Brilliant.
So,
Mhm.
wait. So that's observed flat, correct?
Yes, it is.
Huh.
It's flat looking.
So
Like
it's
you said.
observed
It was
flat
flat.
then.
It certainly looks that way.
So it's observed flat.
Sure.
Because they're not observed as a globe.
Has it Rowbotham's ever been debunked? His observation?
No, they made excuses like
I'd
refraction.
assume
Yeah.
so.
No, you assume that. You haven't really done any research, have you?
Well, I didn't know about this Robotham character.
Well, you don't know about mine either. You just told me that all the observations I have put out have been debunked.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the Himalayan one I showed you, how'd you debunk that one?
Oh, that has been debunked not by
Who,
me
who
personally,
debunked it?
but
Who debunked it? Who debunked it? Where?
what was the video?
Oh, I can go get it for you if you want me to. It's on
Okay,
Flat Earth
guys,
Library.
Lucas trying
And,
to
you
make
know, they didn't
us
pull it
wait,
down.
guys. Lucas trying to catfish us off of what we actually
Yeah.
do. We're trying to review this, not worry about Lucas' idiotic rant about being a glober.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
So leave Luca alone. We're doing this.
Yeah.
It's not the Luca show.
No, exactly.
Who's here? Vicky.
Yeah.
And she's
Here we
going to
go.
say the same thing. Watch.
Exactly.
Shut up, Luke.
Hey, babe.
Shit, right? You anti-flat earthers couldn't debunk yourselves from the bunk bed. Right? You come here and you start trolling like a little rat. Luca, why aren't you with your globers? Please tell me. Oh, is that because they don't want to know? Because they don't give you the time of day?
None of them's
You
on
come
right
here
now.
and say you've debunked everything. Like I said, you lot couldn't debunk yourself from a bunk bed. Because you are all incapable of doing anything but being sad little trolls who are just full of nothing but pure venom and shite.
Yeah, he's a detractor. He's a different type of troll.
Okay, let's
I
carry
don't
on
know
with the
who
video.
he thinks he is, though.
I know.
Okay.
There's your nothing.
he watched a boat with a flag on it, and it's mast about 3 feet above the water. and he let it go over 6 miles, and he claimed that he could see that boat for all that 6 miles. Okay.
He
How
didn't
did
claim that. That was what was observed.
That was what yeah.
Okay, it wasn't a claim, it was observed. Many people have done it.
Yep.
You can do it today if you want to.
do that? Well, we'll explain. But then in 1870, along came Alfred Wallace, who happened to be a land surveyor, and he was aware of adjustments that had to be made in measurements over long distances on the Earth. So he found.
I want to point out. Look at when he did the Bedford experiment. Okay.
Yep.
30 years before this Alfred Wallace came along. Was there such a thing as known about atmospheric refraction in 1838?
Nope.
No.
No, I don't think so.
There was nothing. Atmospheric refraction came into being because they needed to debunk the Bedford level.
Yeah.
So they had to come up with an excuse called refraction.
Mm-hmm.
More like they had to come up with a reason why they could see the boat.
So an excuse. Well done, Luca.
No, a reason.
So an
Luca,
excuse.
you haven't even learned how to get yourself out of bed, so you can't really say anything.
No.
They knew that Samuel Robertson was wrong. They
No, they had to come up with something, and it took them 30 years. Took them 32 years, to say, oh wait, guys, there is something. It's called refraction.
Mm. Well, yeah, Pablo just did a thing on that, and he got a 21-mile observation with no refraction, but he explains how refraction works.
I just want to.
So
I just want to ask something based on this refraction, though. Does the weather and the day change how the refractive effects would happen?
Yeah, the index changes.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes,
when it comes to Alfred Wallace doing his rebuttal observation, did he use a very specific day and a very specific weather to make his observation?
Yes, he did.
Assumed.
Ah, yes, he did.
He did.
Why didn't he do it more than once? Oh, I
Because he-
know. Because he
did.
would have varying
didn't.
results. And guess what varying results would show? That Robotham was still correct.
Yes, and that's what Pablo does there, Luca. He does 30 days worth of observations, and he compares all 30 of them, and he gets to that absolute conclusion of facts. That's why we have people do this stuff, dude.
You see,
like
that's-
BFLM, Pablo's dog, tons of people.
But you see, that's the problem. That's the problem with these people. They're very dishonest. So they try
Yes, they
and
are.
work out an excuse because they need to be right. And they cherry pick the ones that shows. We've seen this all the time with anti-flat earthers. They take videos and they take screenshots of where it shows correct. But they don't show the whole video. Because when they do show the whole video, it actually shows
them
varying
all.
effects and it debunks them.
Yes.
I've seen this countless times with anti-flat earthers. They take a video of something and they say, you see, look, they take a screenshot of that part. The boat's underneath by the wave, it's behind the curve. And then if you watch the whole full video, oh wait, that boat lifts above the wave.
Yeah.
That's weird.
No curve. Huh.
So they
Strange.
they cherry pick the
hold
part where it's gone behind a swell. Or
Hold on, don't flat earthers.
no, that's called globe.
Nope.
Glober. I don't know if you understand the difference between glober, anti-flat earther, and flat earther. There's two differences.
He's not that advanced.
Yeah, I'm
difference.
sure. I've never seen a flat earth video where they actually stay on the boat though. Like
I'm going to give you one if you want it. Hold on a second.
Wait. Maybe you don't understand what I just said. They show
No, he
a
doesn't.
video, but they only show the part of the video where the boat is behind the wave and ignore the rest of the video. And then when it's finally shown the whole video, it shows the boat in that same video going above the wave. So showing the boat didn't have going behind a curve or having refraction lifting it up. It just went behind a swell. You know, like if you've ever been on a boat in the ocean before, you would understand how it goes up and down and up and down.
But in a canal, if you could see a boat on the horizon, the bottom of it, it shows you, because a boat goes so far underwater. My mom and stepdad have got a canal boat, and they go so deep into the water that.
Although the boat does go up and down.
Not in a canal,
No, it doesn't.
On a canal, it won't.
On a
No, it's
straight
in a
bit of
canal.
No, it
There's
does
no
not.
current. There's no current in the canal. There's no
No, it
flow
does
in the
not.
canal.
No, not
And
in a
if a boat
canal.
goes-
Pretty much stagnant water.
If a boat goes up or down on a canal, it is put into a lock where the water is either added or removed, so that it takes it higher or lower.
It changes
You
elevation.
do not get a hill on a canal.
No.
You do not get one.
You don't
Because
even
it's-
get a,
I
you don't
know.
even get a slope. You don't even get a slope on a canal.
No,
I know.
no, you can't have a slope on the canal.
And that's why I
Now
say,
you're going to tell us the water curve.
but that's why I'm
Hold on.
saying this Alfred Wallace demonstration is dishonest, because it cherry picks a very certain environmental observation where it has to be very specific variables, because they need that very specific variables. Like, oh, you see, now I see the flags that's raised, and I see how that looks like it's going below, because now it's above the quote-unquote refraction line. No, it's not.
And we proved their refraction claims are wrong. Actually,
I mean, there's a reason why we're still waiting for what? It's been 5 years now, 4 or 5 years. We're waiting for Rumpus to do the Bedford experiment.
Oh, yeah, even more so now. I mean, yeah.
Like
Oh, right, no,
I
you're
mean,
right.
what was
5
it, like
years.
4 years ago? Yeah, it was like 4 or 5 years
20.
ago. He told us, I'm just cleaning some reeds off the side because it's in the line of sight.
they're in the way.
So
yeah.
he's still lost in those reeds somewhere.
No, yeah.
He must.
Rumpus isn't coming back,
right.
dude. Rumpus is not coming back.
He must be swimming it.
He's lost.
Luca, canal water doesn't move. It's still water. It
No,
only
no,
moves
it
if there's an
moves
object
with
in
the-
it, pushing
the
it,
fact that it
pulling
moves
it.
on the surface with the wind. That's it.
Yeah.
Or the boat. It's not a flowing river.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It can lead into a river, absolutely, but it's not a river itself.
Go look at the Suez Canal, if you would.
This is a real experiment, and it can be repeated to show that the Earth indeed is a spherical shape.
By the way, he
Really?
said that's a photo. I just want to show you guys on screen.
Oh, yeah.
He said that photo.
That's a photo? Wow.
Oh, that's a
And,
photo.
Looks like a
I want to
photo.
point out what page he's using. FlatEarth.ws.
Oh,
That's the most trolly anti-flat Earth channel kind of thing, information you get on the internet. When I was still on Facebook, before I even started my YouTube, this was one of my main trolls.
was it?
This
Yeah, I
was
think
the
I've been to
guy
it.
that I called the biggest dipshit online before I ever started YouTube. Because this guy is such a hypocritical moron. He just
What, the guy?
strawmans
The guy that made this
Flat
website, you
Earth,
mean?
Flat Earth, w.ws.
Right, okay. Okay, I get you.
This guy is the king of strawman. And the
Right.
sad thing is, anti-flat earthers today use his memes as the information against flat earth.
Memes. Oh, okay, that makes sense. No.
And the
It
things
doesn't-
he presents are false.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've been on his site. He was doing isobars on one of them, right? He does how they curve.
Yeah, apparently
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
Isobars
same.
curve.
Yeah. Everything curves.
But anyway, let's carry on.
Show that the Earth indeed is a spherical shape.
Now listen to how he... This is funny.
So who are the proponents today? Well, Eric Dubé, I mentioned, he produced many flat Earth.
Okay.
Still does.
He skipped Daniel Shenton now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
I wonder why.
He's Flat Earth Society. Flat Earth Society is not Flat Earth.
Nope.
It's controlled opposition.
Is that Eric the Bee on a magic rug flying
Yeah.
over the flat earth?
Yeah, but listen what he says. But remember, I told you he tries and attacks people's character. Listen what he says here.
Video starting in 2010. He is not a believer. He is actually a new age neo-Nazi. He doesn't believe the Bible, so he didn't use the Bible to try and prove that the earth was flat. I mentioned Mark Sargent.
See, that's what he's saying about Eric DeBay. What has that got to do with anything?
Yeah.
So
If you're saying
you're not
someone's
allowed-
just a FE proponent, why do you have to go and say he's not a believer, he's a new age, he's a neo-Nazi, he's a yoga instructor, whatever? What has that got to do
With the evidence.
he supports and pushes flat earth?
Well, yeah.
So if you don't agree with the left narrative and their agenda, then you're a neo-Nazi.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Okay.
But you understand, he's not. He's literally he's trying to attack the guy's character.
yeah. I mean, Eric the Bee doesn't.
We see that all the time.
Hold on, Eric the Bee doesn't believe scripture, but it doesn't mean to say he's wrong about flat earth. You know?
No.
But we see that all the time, attacking personalities, attacking private lives, attacking our character. We all see this everywhere.
I mean,
Absolutely.
oh man. I mean, look when I debated Duffy that time.
Oof.
He went right straight to you. Yeah, he didn't go to the argument.
Right.
And every time
That's
I
the first
told
thing he
him
did.
stop attacking my character, actually rebut me, he just carried on doing that. That's all he did.
Yep.
Well, you know what I mean? If you wanted to be like him, you could attack the fact that
Oh yeah,
he's
yeah.
not,
I could
that
have done
he's
a
not an
lot.
actual pastor, that he shouldn't lead a bloody flock.
I mean,
you know?
I could have brought up all his fraud allegations against him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Didn't look
didn't.
bad.
But that's what they do. They have to do that. They have to pick at any bit that, even the made up stuff, to make us look bad, to make themselves feel better about their miserable, sad lives.
Mm-hmm.
Well said, baby.
Okay, but let's carry on listening. Mark
And that
Sargent.
First Slide and Flat Earth Dave. These people all produced and are still producing videos which claim to show that the Earth is actually flat.
No kidding. That's amazing.
And a few others. There's a flat or biblical flat Earth society was.
I'd never heard of that, by the way.
Neither have I.
No, man.
And why did he skip Rob Skiba? Because I see he puts under there heretic.
But he goes, oh, right, Rob Skiba. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's not even alive anymore.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he's not
why
a
is he
heretic
calling him a
either.
heretic though?
Yeah, he's far from a heretic.
He would have to
not
tell
from
us
my
how he's a
mind, see.
heretic, would you not?
Right. I mean, he might have had some doctrines that we might not fully agree on, but it doesn't make him a heretic. You know what I mean?
Well, he believed
That's just based.
he
just
believed in
ad hominem,
biblical
bro.
doctrine, did he not?
Yeah, exactly.
Trinity.
Like,
He believed Jesus was
Yeah.
God.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So how's he a heretic?
No, he's not.
He's lying about him. He really is.
Founded. And then there was a claim to be Dr. Michael Heiser, who is a theologian, a doctorate in theology. And some people said he claimed that the earth was flat. Well, no, he really believed that the Old Testament taught, it was claimed that he believed that the Old Testament taught a flat earth, but that's not true.
He just
Yes,
lied.
he did.
He just
Yeah, he lied
lied.
again.
Let me quickly go
straight
to Michael Hauser's webpage. How's that?
Right.
We can. Yeah, you pointed us out before many times, Flash.
Hey, like Shank the Globe just said, R.I.P. Rob Skiba, your work on Sunsets was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. one of them.
Rob Skiba did awesome. This is biblicalcosmology.org. This is Michael Heiser
Webpage. Yeah.
webpage.
Aye.
Logos. Bible Logos software. What is this on screen?
It's a global cosmology. Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
The Hebrew
biblical
cosmology, which Michael Heiser said is based upon the Old Testament of the Bible.
He made that.
He made that,
Yeah.
He Logos
Aye.
Bible software is from Michael Heiser.
Right.
That's weird. And I can show actual presentations where Michael Heiser teaches this. So Heinz just literally lied out of his teeth.
Right.
That's all he's got so far. Lies.
What's that Michael said? Here, there's a Heiser vid. It wasn't claimed. Heiser said
Exactly.
Nope, never. And now he's
Heiser
going to go to Dean
literally
Odell.
said.
What's he going to say about Dean Odell now?
Oh, wait, listen to this.
Yeah.
However, there is a pastor in Alabama, Pastor Dean Odell, and you can find him on the internet. He is actually a pastor who believes in a flat earth and teaches flat earth, using the Bible and various translations of the Bible. So there are pastors out there.
Various translations of the Bible.
Various, yes. Mm-hmm.
Various translations of the Bible.
What?
No, Pastor Dean Odell doesn't use various translations of the Bible just to say it, but says it's flat. To let you guys know.
Yeah. Most translations do teach a flat earth.
Yeah, but the translation's got nothing to do with saying it's flat or not.
No, of course not.
Every single Bible translation out there describes the same thing.
In Genesis, absolutely.
Hey, Sandy, how's it going, mate?
Hey, Sally.
Hey, bro. How's it going, pal?
Good evening.
It's good to see you, mate.
Just going back to you mentioning about Rob Skiba.
Mm-hmm.
He did start to follow a Torahist route.
Oh, Hebrew roots.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, very Hebrew roots. There's a bit where he was saying about basically eat bacon, go to hell. And there was another point where he basically said Jesus wasn't actually the Messiah.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know that.
And I've always hoped, I've never found it, I remember hearing it. And I always hoped that he basically came away from that. But I have heard him proclaim Christ previous, But it got involved with a Torah keeping set, which is unfortunate. And I think it was one of the Nathans that picked up on it. There was two Nathans,
Must have been Thompson.
Nathan Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson.
Because he was around with the Whitsitt. I remember Whitsitt was also into the Hebrew root at the stage.
Yeah, but but there was Nathan Thompson, and what's the other one? Nathan
Oakley. But he wouldn't.
No, not Oakley.
Nathan Erickson.
No. He used to wear Jesus cross on his hat and that.
No idea. Sorry.
I can't remember. I really don't.
Yeah, he was a Christian, and he was definitely going in the right direction with it. And he was the one that was having the back and two with Rob about it.
Wow.
So
I never knew
that.
That would make Rob Skiba a heretic then. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's why he put it, which is, and I don't like saying spiting that, but I did hear him say those things, and there was a few things on the channel. It'll come to me which Nathan it was, but there was two youngish guys as well. It wasn't Nathan Oakley, but
no, Nathan wouldn't have nothing to do with it.
There's Nathan Thompson, and there's another one. So if somebody in chat might know, they might just.
Yeah, I know who you're on about. It just won't flick off the tongue.
Yeah, I knew that about Rob Skiba too, but I didn't really feel that it mattered to say anything because this guy didn't actually say what he was a heretic about.
Right.
Yeah, I think he was getting into the Book of Enoch is where he was going.
I didn't know this, but I mean, nonetheless, I mean, what he did in Flat Earth and what he preached before saying that
was perfect.
Good. It's perfect, yeah, absolutely.
It was great.
It doesn't change his work though, like the work that he did with Sunsets and.
No, not at all. But it's just one of them things that you see and you think, it's one of the moments when you go, oh no, it's it's such a
moment of weakness. Hopefully, he kind of got back
before he left.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
But certainly somebody twisting your ear at some point and twisting away. He was involved with some sort of rabbi, and they were doing the sacrifices and stuff. So.
Oh, yeah, good.
And I'm happy to be correct if anybody knows different, but that's what I've seen and read and looked at. So
Interesting. Thank you,
Nathan Roberts.
Nathan Roberts, bro, that's the one. That's the one.
I forgot about Nathan Roberts, to be honest.
Me too.
Yeah, if you go on his channel, he's still got some of the stuff about Rob on there.
I was actually thinking of someone else, not even Nathan
Is
Roberts.
he still around?
His channel is, as far as I'm aware.
Right.
I am subscribed to it, so I can go back through my subscriptions and try and find it.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, he was about.
Yeah, it's a long time
Put Nathan Roberts, Rob Skiba, as a search, you'll probably find it.
Rob Skiba, babe, and all that's from like 2015 onwards, 2014.
I've heard the name Rob Skiba.
Yeah, because I've done some streams on him and that.
Not Nathan Roberts.
No, I haven't done any streams on him.
Nathan Roberts was a Christian flat earther.
No, yes. I know who you're talking about exactly now.
Yeah, when I said, no, it's not even him I was thinking about. Well, yeah, I know who you're on about now. You said his name.
But I'm still curious about what he's trying to say about like Pastor Dean Odell.
Oh yeah, just listen.
Different
That's what he says.
variations, he said?
No, he says he teaches translations. So because he just uses translations, then he can say it's flat. That's not true.
No.
That's not what Dean Odell does.
No, he
And
doesn't.
you can use what translations you want. It all describes the same stationary enclosed plane.
That's right.
Translation's not going to change that.
Don't you mean Dean Odell?
Yeah, it's Odell.
So basically, he doesn't have a single bad thing to say about Dean Odell.
Right.
He's just trying to make it sound that he's deceived by using translations.
Yeah.
Earth is
The
flat.
question I'm going to ask
But
now,
of course,
I wanna ask
as you come to the end here, we will see that they have been deceived by Robotham.
We've all been deceived by Robotham, guys.
Yeah, we are.
We're Robothamists.
Yeah, Robothamists.
Wasn't that Peter Markley that said
Yeah.
that?
Markley, aye.
By
Not the
the
same
way,
Sparkly Markley
by the
was
way,
coming
the
chat.
audacity of Peter Markley, after I released that Forgiven video of mine,
I know.
Oh, yeah.
he sent me a message like, I come to you as a Christian. If you need support. Oh, come on.
What?
After what he
Condescending.
said to me on that debate.
What a condescending PRIICK.
We can't no spell
No,
it.
what
man.
I'd have
Say it.
said.
I didn't even answer him back.
No.
It's not worth it, to
We
be honest.
did a video on him, and that was enough.
Yeah. I did a video on him once. That was good.
This is
not
teaching.
worth
So what do flat earthers say? How do
What
they
did Flat Earthers say? Tell us.
show that the earth is flat? What are their claims? Well, they said gravity makes no sense. There's no such thing as gravity, they say. In fact, they said if things are held up or that fall because of buoyancy and density of the medium. And in some cases, yes, you can show that balloons float and heavy objects fall. And so their buoyancy and density has something to say about that. There was a water doesn't curve. Water finds its
Notice
own-
that he's not actually rebutting anything.
Nothing. He's
Nope.
just saying what apparently he thinks that we say.
Okay. But yeah, you see how...
Same stuff.
level
Incredulity,
using
basically.
electromagnetic force. So in other words, water doesn't curve over if the Earth was a
15
sphere,
Yeah.
the water would run off.
Yeah.
And the other thing they claim, how can water stick to a ball spinning at 1,000 miles per hour? And
Good
of course,
question.
we know that's gravity. But if you look at, if you're at the equator and it takes 24 hours to go around. Now, if the circumference is 25,000 miles, then you know you're moving at a little bit more than 1,000 miles per hour.
I
No
don't know.
kidding.
Now he's trying to rebut that, though. Why didn't he try to rebut water doesn't curve? Why didn't he try to rebut gravity doesn't exist?
He's not rebutting anything. He's just.
No, he isn't.
He's now saying, well, things just spin at 24 hours a day, so that's why. And he's going to say gravity.
Can I ask you a question, Flash, before you start it? Is this guy a Christian? Does he claim to be a Christian?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
What was you saying, Ben?
But why, if we're spinning that fast, if it's not windy outside, why isn't my hair flying in the air?
But that's the thing. They say, oh, you guys are ignoring. It's very slow because of Earth's circumference. Only 1 revolution per day. But they ignore the fact that it's 480 meters a second. A second. That rim velocity is 2.5 times faster than a Bugatti Veyron at full speed.
Right.
But if it's not windy, your hair doesn't move.
Yeah, but they say that the air is velcroed with the earth, though. That's their answer to it.
No,
well, not just that. Space is a vacuum.
Yeah, let me just put this into like visualization. Imagine a Bugatti Veyron at full speed. That's 400 kilometers an hour. Okay.
Oh, fast.
Now that's hugely fast.
Really?
The Earth is going double that, more than double that.
More than double.
And that is supposed to be slow, according to Globers.
Yeah.
They don't understand velocity at all.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah, your hair in a convertible does not stay still.
But just because it's 1 revolution a day, that doesn't take away the actual speed.
It doesn't take the actual rim velocity away.
No,
the angular momentum and the increase towards the equator itself kills the argument stone dead.
Right.
The fact it's literally 0 at the so-called poles, and the fact it's 1,000 miles an hour at the equator, totally kills it dead. And the conservation of momentum as well rules it out, because for conservation of momentum, there can't be a change in direction. It has to be linear, and nothing acting upon it.
Right.
Whereas going round is certainly not linear.
No.
And the fact that if you change any of the latitudes, that you're going to require a decrease or an increase in that velocity.
Exactly.
Well, Sally, you know what? That's why they threw gravity out, because gravity doesn't work in that situation. You'd be tethered to it. You would actually feel that velocity.
There's many things that's
it's selective.
You know, and the fact that the sun still moves away from you when you're flying at 500 miles per hour is a bit of a telltale that the sun's moving. Because you've left the Earth, unless you're flying 500 mile an hour forward and 500 mile an hour backwards.
Back again.
It's just complete nonsense.
Okay, let's for instance look at this. As you've got Sharon, 417 kilometers an hour. Now notice the Earth travels twice as fast as this, okay, per second. Look how quick this thing comes past. There.
You can see it.
I didn't even see it.
Slow it down.
Was it across the other side? Because I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
No. Oh man.
I think that's a fake.
But you get it. Yeah, that's just it was just a joke, though. But yeah, it's very fast.
When you spin water in a bucket and you get it fast, right? But it's a container.
Yes, it is. They need one of those.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's funny that you need containers for all. I was going to say almost everything, but you need containers for everything.
Hold on, can I play the devil's advocate? You don't understand. Gravity is a container.
Of course it is, because gravity's got solid walls, hasn't it?
They can't even show us it.
Can't manipulate it, you know.
That used to be one of the old dolties. You just don't understand.
Just don't understand.
Okay.
That's right.
Let's get together with the guy again. Oof.
And if the Earth is so they can't understand how that could possibly be. But of course, gravity, the force of gravity does.
Can't understand. You just can't understand. You don't understand because you're a flat earther.
There you go. Can't understand.
No, but like I don't believe in unicorns because I've never seen one.
There you go.
You can't show me it, so why should I believe it?
One.
Well, the Bible does talk about unicorns, by the way.
Well, it actually does, yeah.
Where?
In the Bible, it does.
Yeah, but I want one.
Oh, you want one?
Well, most of them, Flats, you got unicorns over there, don't you?
We got a lot of horses. We can stick a rhino horn on it.
I just capture a rhino.
Yeah.
Got a little twist on the old horn there. And
Well, you know, rhino horns aren't horns. That actually
Rhino
is hair.
horn.
yeah,
Rhino
yeah,
horn.
I think most.
That's
I
why
think
they were
most
stealing
horns
all the
are.
rhino horns, because they want to create unicorns. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Isn't that used in medications and stuff?
Yeah,
Rhino horn?
it was muti. It was used for
Yeah.
muti.
Right.
Yeah,
What's-
they
what's
sell
the-
it over here for you know what pills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just literally nail. Oh man.
Yeah.
It's keratin.
Yeah, keratin. Yeah, absolutely.
They would say water cannot flow up. You know, if,
Yeah, it can't.
because if you
Of course.
if the Earth were the sphere and there's a high mountain in the middle, and the north is lower, then the water can't run up.
Yeah, and it can't.
Can't.
Yeah. Hey, Flats, I mean, I lived in the mountains most of my life. I've never seen a stream going up a mountain.
Up the way. No, of course. It's always
Ever.
I mean,
It's always mountain down,
you
isn't
see
it?
the
I
problem-
mean, that's where the river start. Mountains.
You see, the problem these guys have is on a globe, you tangent, every part from your feet is tangent downwards. So if I'm standing next to someone and the water's flowing downhill from me, it can't flow downhill from someone else that's at because it will be flowing uphill towards them from my perspective.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's only one river that I know that goes opposite from the rest, I think, and all of the rivers, and it has nothing to do with gravity.
Hump or slope. Hump or slope.
Now, if you were on a boat 5 miles apart from somebody,
Exactly. Hump or slope.
So I didn't spill my drink on the floor, I spilled it on the ceiling.
oh, you did.
Let's go quickly make
Must
coffee,
not.
guys.
How did you do that? 'Cause you were on the boat.
It can't
No
flow
idea.
up. If
So that
there's
was spinning.
a mountain that is further to the north, water can't climb that. Well, of course,
Well, it can't.
it can if it's going down.
Hmm.
So
What?
they're perplexed about how the Earth's atmosphere exists next to
You got
a
it down.
vacuum in
What?
space.
They
don't
can't
believe
going
in
down, but
space
then that's not
beyond
going up.
those, the dome being 3,000 miles up. They said that there's
Dome. You're talking
space
about the
doesn't
dome now.
exist. They say, well, we shouldn't see this thing, but I do. In other words, they shouldn't. If the Earth is a sphere and the ship is going over, then I shouldn't see it, but I do because the Earth is flat. So the Earth.
That's usually how it works, yes.
Yeah.
When you're supposed to not say
Line of
see
the
something
sky.
based on a model and you see it, that means it's not what you claim.
It's in your line of sight.
Yeah, it's a bit like the higher we go, the less curve we actually see.
Right.
Yeah.
It's really idiotic.
When we should be seeing more.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were showing some of Ben's work he did with the French Alps. 750 miles away, we can see the peaks in the French Alps from your
across Wales, across England, across the water, across France, to the Alps, man.
nuts, man.
It's like the other argument where we can't see curvature left to right.
No.
We can only see front to back.
No. But if you can press the photo, you can get the horizon to bend.
Yeah, your x-axis, it is your x-axis left to right, isn't it? It's never curvy. Never curvy.
You can pick 2 points hundreds of miles apart that you can see quite clearly with a flat line between them.
In front of you, they're saying your curve starts your curve starts at 3-ish miles. But left to right in your peripheral is a lot more than 3 miles, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, about 20 miles.
How many miles would you reckon you got in your peripheral?
Well, it's well, that's what Pablo did. He got 22 miles out of it.
22 miles in your peripheral. See?
Well, I've been on the Anglesark and basically seen over to the very north coast of Wales, getting up to Anglesey, and then I can see the Cumbrian coast as well at the same time. So yeah, that's probably 120 miles in total.
Whoa.
There you go, man.
Well,
No
and
comments.
the other thing that you got to understand that you're limited by what your optics are when it comes to that.
Yeah, again, a good
Just-
clear day. And the other thing is, you can sometimes pick the Isle of Man up from there as well, which is 60 miles out, which is 90 miles from the Anglesark where you can observe it from Anglesark.
Wasn't there an observation done at the Isle of Man not that long ago?
Yeah, there was. There's a cracking video. Well, there's an actual guy up at that area just actually zooms in with a camera, and he's got a video of the wind turbines turning and the Isle of Man behind it, and that's the distance to. It's 40 miles itself from that place just to the Blackpool Tower. Blackpool Tower's there, and then the wind turbines, and then the Isle of Man in the background. And
Right.
it's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
live video.
Yeah.
Now, there's one for you to debunk, Luca. Go grab that one. You can get on it.
I see we got 4 minutes left on this call.
Okay.
What do flat earthers say,
I
huh?
can post a link to that video if you want it.
Yeah,
Are you making another call, Flatzo?
I'm busy making coffee. I mean, we can.
No, I'm saying, are you having another call after this?
Yeah.
You're almost.
You are. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
can have another one.
Do you want a link to that video?
Yeah.
It's from the channel of Exploring the Plane, I think.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Just check.
Luca, what did you say?
What do flat earthers say?
What do we say? We say all kinds of stuff, dude.
I tell you
Yeah.
what we say. We say everything this guy's pushing, this Heinz, is absolute nonsense.
He's a liar. He's a liar.
Rubbish. Yeah.
Should have stuck to making beans.
I'm sorry, he's a liar. I don't even.
He
think
might be a
he's-
nuclear physicist, but he definitely hasn't got a logical bone in his body.
No, I think he's a liar as well.
Yeah, he's got a model.
Density. Water finds its own level.
Yeah, no kidding.
Water does.
Action water stick to a ball spinning at 1,000 miles per hour. That's something I've heard, I think. Like,
It's amazing.
water cannot flow up, north,
We just spoke
up.
about that.
Yeah, we agree with those things.
We just spoke about that, dude.
Oh, you agree with all of these?
Okay, guys, I'm going to quickly put a new link on, okay?
Whoa, no.
See you guys now.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, guys, please hit the likes and share the show. Do appreciate everybody in, by the way. Appreciate everybody that does support this channel. And I want to say thank you. Remember, I'm not going to be live tomorrow or Thursday. I don't know about Friday yet. We'll see how it works on Friday if I will be live. But so for tomorrow and Thursday, not going to be live. Replacement message. There we go. Filters. Get my glasses on again. And admit all. Admit. There we go.
I see Mr. Conkle in the chat.
Conkle.
Ah, Jeff Conkle, what's up, brother? Haven't
Yeah.
seen you in a while. Good to see you, man. Hope you're
Jeffy
doing well.
boy in the house. Jeffy
Yo,
boy in
yo.
the house. Nice one. Good to see you, Jeff Conkle.
Oh no, Luca came back. I said bye, Luca.
I did say see you in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened to
Okay,
the background?
guys, I want you to listen to what he says about the science is religion thing, okay? Listen to this.
Closer to the sun in the summer than in the winter. And they would claim that science is a religion. In other words, they think of scientism.
Yes.
And of course, we as scientists, we stay away from scientism because science is never settled. And so scientism is just a bad term. And they would claim that we have all been indoctrinated by government teachers, etc.
Look at Luca.
I mentioned, again, Eric Dubé. He wrote that book, 200 Proofs that the Earth is not a spinning ball. He is actually a yoga instructor living in Thailand, came across century-old writings of Robotham. Again, this goes back to Robotham. He didn't come up with this on his own. He read Robotham and then tried to come up with proofs that...
Did I miss it now? Did he say it? About the science?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
But you agree with him, right?
That you're indoctrinated, Luca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not science.
Yeah, so
we
what's the
were
point?
indoctrinated by it.
Wait. I didn't say it's scientism. I said pseudoscience.
Pseudoscience.
Ah.
Look up the word pseudo.
But I
if
have
you-
heard scientism said by flat earthers. So.
No, not
Which
yet.
flat earthers, Luke?
No,
Because
not
I've
us.
never heard any flat earther say it.
Pseudoscience. I've always said.
Or was it a
pseudo.
Glober saying a flat earther said it?
Yeah, more than likely, Dave. More than likely.
Probably.
Most pseudoscience is based on ad hoc quasi experiments that don't have any scientific validation.
Quasimodo, did you say?
Oh yeah, quasi.
Quasimodo, nice.
That's why all the anti-flat earthers look like Quasimodo.
The bells. The bells.
Ding. The bells have more scientific validity than the globe.
Ding dong.
Oh dear.
Oh, ding dong.
But like I say, it doesn't matter how long you've been in the past or
Luca, the fact is,
lie.
Who lies?
What? No, I'm saying it doesn't matter to scientists if you've lied in the past or have been wrong so many times in the
Luca,
past.
What are you
They'll
talking
still
about?
they'll still take the same measurements they take with everyone else
Luca,
when
do
it
you
comes
wanna
to
know
experiments
What are you talking
or
about?
theories.
I've heard more lies from Globers than I've ever heard from anti-flat earth from flat earthers, not anti-flat earthers, because they're just full of shite. Wow.
Luca?
Well, it doesn't matter how much you lie.
Okay,
Or,
so they can
I mean,
keep
it doesn't
lying.
or
matter.
how much you've been wrong in
What
the
do you mean it
past.
doesn't matter how much you lie? Of course it
No, it
matters how
doesn't.
much you lie. Of course it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
No, to scientists, they'll still test the theories and
talking about
take
you
the
lying,
same
lying
scrutiny
doesn't make a
with
difference.
everyone.
Oh,
Stop, dude.
shut up.
Okay.
You've just openly admitted that it's all right for scientists to lie.
lie.
You believe them.
No, they'll
Oh
still
my
test the
days.
theories like
do
they
you
do
know-
with everything. It's not
do you-
like
do you
it's
know
not,
what-
It's not like
Wait,
oh,
Luca,
you've been wrong.
Luca.
Wait.
No,
Luca,
Wait,
do you know
wait,
the
hold on,
peer
let me
review?
finish.
Do you know the peer review is a paid syndicate? You can put it that way because
Well,
they
yeah, but
they literally
every
no, the peer review
listen.
the peer review thing today is not based on truth. It's based on who makes the most money. So in other words, they
No.
lie. They peer
No.
review, quote unquote, to see who makes
Yeah.
the most money. So they can make
Right.
shit up because it makes the most money. That's called lying.
We've got another Duffy here. It's okay. It's all good to lie.
Okay to lie.
no,
Good to lie.
I said it doesn't matter how
Yes,
much
it
you've
does
lied or
matter.
how
Of
much
course
you've
it
been wrong.
matters.
But it does
Not
matter.
that it's okay.
It does
It
matter.
definitely matters.
I can end
But
this right
they'll
now,
still
Luca.
test-
Luca.
Hold on,
Unbelievable,
wait.
Luca.
Well,
Wait,
Luca,
but-
stop.
Hold on, wait.
Luca,
Hold
you're
on.
just
What's
spinning garbage.
Hold on, PJ.
Mute
What's
him
up?
for me. Mute him
Vicky,
for
No,
hold
me.
on.
you're spinning
I'm going to answer my
garbage.
question.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let
Spinning
me
garbage.
finish.
Finish what?
My sentence.
What for? You're
I'm
spinning
saying
garbage.
it doesn't matter how much I've lied or been wrong in the past.
But it does, morally.
They'll still test the theories. It's not like, oh, you've lied about this thing, so I'm never gonna take you seriously
No,
again.
they test whatever gives the most money, Luca.
Yeah.
They lie about the method itself,
Right.
Luca.
Mhm.
They don't use the scientific method. Can you break down the scientific method for me?
Luca just proved you have to lie to Glurf.
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let's
You
move
have
on
to
with the
lie to
video.
Flair,
Let's move
though.
on with the video.
Okay,
Thank
that
you.
one.
Okay. Listen what he's saying about Eric Dubay.
Indeed was true. So he is credited with rekindling the flat earth movement. So this book was published in 2015. I've looked at some of his proofs and they make assumptions and they cannot be proven to be true.
What
And
assumption?
that book is readily available on the
Oh, remember
internet.
when we saw Not a Professor Dave try to debunk the 200 proofs?
Yeah, we
And
did a show on
every
it,
single time he spoke, we literally had a facepalm.
Mhm.
Because it wasn't a debunk.
What?
It was a proclamation.
Oh, it absolutely was.
No,
No.
it was a proclamation.
Stop lying.
Stop lying.
You're lying by saying.
Remember,
Imagine
guys,
that.
Luca said it doesn't matter how much you lie. You're allowed to lie in
Imagine if
science.
Flat Earth-
Yeah.
Imagine if a flat earth said it's okay to lie. We'd never hear the last of it.
Yeah.
No.
So according to Globers, it's okay to lie, guys. Science
No,
works on
well,
lies. It's
yes.
fine.
No,
Thank
that's
you,
not what I
Luca.
said.
Yes, thank you.
For those
Luca.
that have an interest.
That's not what I said.
Yes, it is.
Section
So then we
contains-
come to
Because
what
for no,
does the
try to stick
Bible?
up for
Okay,
saying nobody
this
said
is
it's
where I
okay
wanted to
lie.
get the actual tonight, so I'm happy we get you. What does the Bible
No, what does the
teach?
Bible teach?
Woohoo! This is where I wanted to get.
Yay, hey.
There we get. There we get.
Actually teach. And net, I would say the Bible does not have a lot to say about the shape of the earth. However, some translations and people looking at these say that there are about
Oh, there's phone again.
200
He's got to turn that off.
Fahim.
flat earth Bible
Fahim
verses.
Michael
Many
Joseph.
of these
Okay.
verses are dealing with other issues different from whether the earth is flat or spherical, geocentric or heliocentric.
Oh God.
Different genre,
All right, didn't it?
history.
Yeah.
If you look at the verses in the Bible, we see some are history, some are poetic, some are allegorical, and we have to translate them, within their context. Because the meaning depends on the context,
Always in the
grammatical or literary. Many alleged FE flat earth verses from poetic books. Some alleged flat earth verses talk about the land.
You need to tell him.
Okay,
Yeah.
and there's use of equivocal or idiomatic language that they would translate as, hey, this shows that the earth is flat, but really it's just idiomatic language. And then they cherry pick certain verses that are not found in all translations. The modern translations
Go, buddy.
Oh, come on.
are more, obviously
You
more
can
recent
turn that off.
and
Yeah.
more consistent. So the flat, as I said up at the beginning, flat earth is never taught throughout church history.
False.
Lord of
Absolutely
rubbish.
ridiculously false.
Wow.
Okay.
So it's all right to lie, y'all. You don't want to
Okay.
say.
But maybe it wasn't taught, but it was known.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Right.
It was taught
Right.
because they literally called them out as heretics when they did start spewing it.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And all the old drawings as well predict, show it as enclosed as well.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But don't some of the religions think that it's
Yeah.
flat as well?
Yep.
It's not
Absolutely.
a Christian thing.
Yeah.
Even
And they also-
even Islam still thinks it's flat.
They've
Yep.
got a different version of flat, but they still think it's
Yeah.
flat.
The Vikings,
Yeah.
Hindus.
Everyone's wrong, bar Globers.
The only ones that are right are Greek gay boys who love balls.
Yeah.
And
The
Catholics
only
are
thing-
like big bangs.
Yeah.
What does
I
it
gotta-
mean? My,
I got a point we can make on this.
hold on.
The so-called scientific method that all these peer-reviewed scientists actually go by, they left the method a long time ago. Is
Mhm.
that not true?
They don't
Yeah,
use
so
the method.
they made up their own method.
They don't use the method.
What does that mean? Vicky talking about religion. Okay.
Who says
Yeah.
that?
Huh? Mike Van Dyke.
Hey, what are you talking about, Mike?
Is it he's the ad hominer?
I have no
I
idea.
don't know.
Anyway,
I don't know if he's got a problem with Vicky, then.
I have no idea. I'm not
Just
reading
saying.
the Bible.
What do you mean just saying? She's a Christian.
I have no idea what he's saying.
She's not
Anyway,
religious. She walks with Christ.
yeah.
Simple.
Anyway, based on
Talk
what he's
about
got
my
on
missus like
screen
that,
right
bro.
now, he says you can't use anything that has idiomatic language or poetic language and things and allegorical. Yes, you can, because when they use that allegorical language or the poetic language, it's explaining something that's already known to be true. So, for instance, when you have like the Song of Solomon or you have Psalms or something and it's singing about, steadfast and it's, stationary, even though they're doing it in a poetic language, it still signifies a physical thing. An understanding based on physicality. And that's the problem with these guys. Like when they talk about the pillars of the earth and he's saying, well, it's just poetic. Yes, but that poetic language is based on actual understanding of physical creation.
What would be poetic about saying it's fixed and immovable?
I don't know.
You're going to see how he's going to bring it up there. You're going to see how he's going to bring it up there. But that's why I say when Jesus says, who was there when I laid the foundations, when I laid the line upon the earth? Okay? Do you have foundations on a globe earth?
You don't.
And that's not poetic language.
That's descriptive.
That's descriptive language.
Yeah.
Saying none of you were here when I created the earth. None of you were here when I laid the foundation of the earth. When I laid the cornerstone. Cornerstones only happen in a foundation, guys, which is flat and stationary.
Sure. I got a question for you though. How much poetic language did Moses actually have? How many psalms or anything did Moses write?
No, Genesis is historical language.
Yeah.
How much poetic language does it take to create a sphere?
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. Don't worry, it gets so bad that they literally take Isaiah 40:22 later, where it says the circle of the earth, and say that means sphere.
No, it doesn't.
Well, they're going
We
to
can
say
show
that.
Of course.
Hi, Justin.
Hey, Justin.
Hey, Justin, you see, brother?
Our universe
This
is
game always
vast,
pops up for me.
full
Don't
of
think it, I don't
challenges
care.
and opportunities.
I don't care about that space game.
So then we look at
There we go.
These
Dr. Heinz, I was just going to stop you for a second because I've got some feedback from the audience.
Okay.
And when your phone starts to buzz, your audio when you're speaking, it drowns out, and so we can't at times hear the entirety of your point.
So in other words,
Okay,
put your
let
phone
me
off.
just-
Okay.
How
Yeah.
about
The audience that an audience
Thank you, Donnie.
for
Okay. Let's get to the actual.
and objectives.
He's
Some
going
fun
to put the
interacting
phone
with
off
them.
now, guys.
Remember, I
Okay, there we
mentioned
go.
there's about 200 so-called, what some people claim are flat Earth kind of verses. But there were two scientists from Creation Ministries International. One was Dr. Rob Carter, who I mentioned before, and Dr. Jonathan Sarfetti. Both, I know them personally, of course, and they're very, very good scientists and biblical scholars. So they looked at these 200 verses and classified them in three different categories. One, verses that have nothing to do with flat Earth argument. They're not on topic. They're not talking about the shape of the Earth. Second, there's verses that are ambiguous in relation to the shape of the Earth. They use equivocal language. And a proper analysis would require a decent knowledge of ancient languages and the context, or at least a careful reading of scholarly sources that discuss the passage in question. Then the third are verses that involve a misreading of non-modern English terminology in some older versions, often cherry-picked. In classical terms, it's called lying. It's
wait. Using Dr. Carter, the guy that says if something is stationary, it doesn't mean stationary. Oh, okay.
That's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah. I got a question for you. Class 2 there sounds more like a peer review in the older times, basically.
No, the thing is, these classes that these Dr. Carter and Safati put up, it was in rebuttal because they don't want the Bible to describe a flat earth. So they take it and they say, well, you see, here it's talking about pillars of the earth and it's not physical, it's poetic. Or they're just cherry picking because they're saying where it's talking about the earth cannot be moved. You understand?
How do you interpret that any other way?
But you'll see. He's going to explain it.
Oh,
the truth. So they took all these 200 verses and put it in these three.
I think we can all agree. The 200 verses, not all of them actually say what it wants to say. Okay, we can agree with that.
But I've
said that. Some of them aren't really saying that.
Yeah, but we're fair. We're fair-minded.
Yeah. But you see, now the problem is based on that. These guys take now and say, oh, you see, now they miss cherry picking. They're just using things out of context and blah, blah, blah. No. They were just trying to point out where the things are talking about specific things in the Bible.
Aspects of the earth, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yes, I do agree. I've called this out many times that there are some of the scriptures that they use in the 200 verses that, well, the 100, I think it's 100, not 200, that are not, it's not actually talking about, for instance, this. It's in context, it's something else. But
have you ever
Yeah.
Have you ever had a decent answer to what the Earth was spinning around before he created the sun?
No. We never get it. This is the problem. We don't get people like this talking to us about Genesis. They run as far away as possible from Genesis. The closest
How
I've
about
had,
after Genesis?
the closest I've had about it is Danny Faulkner making absolute garbage up about Genesis and trying to say it's all allegorical and not historical, and saying day 1 fits with day 3, day 2 fits with day 4. It's all just substantial mathematics.
So in other words, he has to throw Genesis and the creation out the bath.
Yes, everybody has.
Yeah.
Everybody that leaves the globe cannot
it's a bit like
take.
terrorists who have to throw away Paul.
Yeah, and that's why everybody I debate on the subject, I ask them, do you take God's word as factual? Do you believe that God actually spoke to Moses face to face and he told him how he created the earth?
Yeah.
And they say
I do.
yes. And then when you talk in Genesis, like, oh no, but that's allegorical. That's just poetic language. It's not actually. But you just said this, but yeah.
So Danny Faulkner conflates the days with each other. They don't mean anything.
I think we should
So
do another stream on that again, where Danny Faulkner's trying to attack Genesis 1. Because it's really idiotic. It's beyond
Danny
crazy.
Faulkner?
And the odd thing is he runs the chat, or he's a big part of the thing that's called Answers from Genesis.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's the irony.
Because
yes,
that's the
it
thing.
really-
They believe in 6 literal days. Okay? In Answers in Genesis. But when they take Genesis, they're trying to say it's allegorical and the days are just in context with another. It's symbology. So day 2 and day 4 symbology go together. Day 1 and day 3 are symbology go together. That's what he says. It's really stupid. So I think we'll do a Danny Faulkner stream sometime. I think in the new year when I'm back. Yeah, I think in the new when I'm back, I think we'll do a Danny Faulkner Genesis stream again.
Yeah, so he's not double-minded at all. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't add to scripture. No.
Never.
There's another theologian.
It's literal.
Yep, Genesis is literal. It's historical language. It's how God created the heaven and the earth. There's no
Hey, you see
poetry about it.
See this behind me? This is a screenshot of the movie I watched last night. The Begonia.
Oh yeah, but how was it? People are telling me I must watch it.
It's boring. It's boring as hell. But it's basically just alien takeover type thing.
I saw the preview. I saw a review on what it's about. It does look kind of. But they're telling me I must watch it though.
They still call it a planet, even though it's flat Earth. They never call it flat Earth, but they still call it a planet.
But the fact that they're pushing it in the
and there's
movies
still
like
the
this,
galaxy Andromeda and all that,
but the fact they're pushing it in movies like that and stuff, it's telling you something.
Yeah, it's showing you a little bit in there. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But there's definitely an alien agenda in there. Still a bit. There's a bit of an agenda to it, definitely.
Jason Churchill, Dr. Jason Churchill, who also did a complete study of all these controversial verses. And I have captured those recordings of all of that analysis. It's on my website. Remember my website, and then I have a /flat-earth. If you look there, you'll see all the work done with this Dr. Jason Churchill. And he comes to the same conclusion that we do here about those verses.
Does he? Okay.
So then, but there's 4.
Question for you, Flats. Hold on. Where did he show this? Let's see the work.
No, it's on his
Right.
website. He's
No.
he's busy shamelessly plugging his work on his website.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I'll give that one a miss. What?
Yeah, you got to go down.
But to be honest, I don't really give a damn about his website, because if this is what he's presenting here, it's probably still hogwash on his website as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did email Donnie, and I told him, hey, I feel really that you have dishonored the word of God in this presentation, and Christian, Christian flat earthers, and I would like to have the opportunity to show how Heinz was lying. Don't mind debating him, or to come and present. And I did also tag Sean from KIC in there to say, as a witness, that I am emailing Donnie, because Donnie has in the past just ignored my emails. He seems to not want to engage with me.
You get that a lot, Flats.
It happens a lot. People just don't want to engage with me for some reason. And then, so I did, because I did the Christian thing. I went and I consulted him behind closed doors there. So now it's going to be up to Donnie to show that he is actually standing for truth. Correct?
Yeah. Luca, what were you going to say?
Oh, well, I think the reason that most people don't want to converse with, flat earthers in general, it's just...
Well, he's literally got someone on now
most.
lying about flat earth, misrepresenting flat earth, and speaking bad of flat earth Christians.
Right.
Luca, not flat earthers. What you mean is real earthers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the reason is they probably is that they already know the outcome of what would happen.
Yes, they'd get demolished. Because if I had to go on there, I would literally show everything he just said was an actual lie and total bullshit.
What do you think we've been doing this time on the stream here? We've been pointing out where they're wrong, Luca. You're not paying attention to what we're doing here at all.
No.
Are you?
Because if I had to go on there, he'll be shown as a liar.
Luca's just romanticizing.
Yeah. We have more reasons to not talk to you lot than you have to talk to us lot. We don't bring your partners, children, jobs, lives, lies all into it and harass and that people because we're not obsessed with them. So, and all we get is insulted and lied about. So you'd think we'd have the reason not to deal with them.
Yeah. I just want to point out, why is this guy using the ESV Bible?
Good question.
Huh? What's the ESV Bible?
It's just
He's probably a Calvinist.
Well, Okay, but let's listen to what he says.
One more thing.
Yeah.
Newton was a Calvinist too.
Oh, so he was a heretic. Okay.
Yes.
Isn't Calvin a type of like Celsius and Fahrenheit, and then you have
it's Kelvin. That's Kelvin.
Kelvin.
Honestly, you need to brush up and actually know what science really is and what science is about.
Luca, come on.
Thanks for the laugh, man. Thanks for the laugh.
That was funny. That was funny.
Okay, but let's see what he says about the four corners of the earth.
Terms that are used by those people that believe in a flat earth. And I just want to highlight a few of them and see what they're really saying. Four corners of the earth. That term is used a number of times in the Bible. Not a whole lot, but there are a few. So 4 corners of the earth. That seems to imply that it should be flat. So if you read these verses in Isaiah, he will raise a signal for the nations and will assemble the banished of Israel and gather the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. Okay. And the same thing, Revelation 7:1. After this, I saw four angels standing at the four corners of the earth. In Revelation 20, and when the 1,000 years are ended, Satan will be released from his prison.
Woohoo! No Satan short seasons here? Where's the Satan short seasonist?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
And will come out to receive the nations that are at the four corners of the earth, Gog and Magog. Okay. So what do we make of that? Well, that's really an idiomatic expression.
Yes, it's an idiomatic expression that explains physicality. So, the four corners of the earth are actually cardinal directions. North, east, south, and west.
You go to the east corner, west corner, south corner. Yeah.
So, when the idiomatic language is used in, for instance, Isaiah 11, verse 12, it's got physical connotation behind it, okay? The four corners of the earth is an idiomatic expression, but the actual context is physical. So it's not poetic.
No.
So when it's saying all, dispersed from Judah to all four corners of the earth, that means it's spread out to the north, to the east, the south, to the west, all over the world.
Right there they are.
Oh yeah, by the way, can you tell me where the South Pole is?
What pole? You mean the ceremonial South Pole?
Yeah, that was
the one that they can't find. The one that they can't find on the Mercator map.
Yeah, there's either an infinite one or a few ceremonial ones.
My mum went to the Arctic Circle, and she was so disappointed that it was just like this pole.
It's just a pole. It literally is just a barber's pole in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, sad.
And the thing is, people pay so much money
just to
look at a barber pole stuck in the snow.
Yeah, they paid like tens of thousands each to go. It was ridiculous.
I mean, Roger's going to be doing it as well, but I'm not saying
I'm not there to look at a pole.
No, exactly. You're there for a purpose. Yeah, you're there for a purpose.
You're not there to look at the pole. Okay.
The reason it costed that much was because they went to a camp. That they went to the.
Right, Luca, we don't care about the price. We're saying people pay tens of thousands of dollars to go look at a pole. It's a waste of money.
I don't think it cost $10,000.
It costs. It literally costs 20 to 30K.
Absolutely every single sentence.
It was because they spent 5 days there.
No, we're not talking about TFE.
Mom.
Really have to debate something, don't you? Even
TFE was not put up now. We weren't talking about TFE.
Well,
no.
You said it cost so much.
Yeah, other people go to Antarctica, if you haven't realized that.
Talking about TFE.
I'm at the Arctic Circle, Luca.
Yeah, the Arctic Circle in the north.
I thought you were referencing TFE.
Oh my God.
No, exactly. Just shows that you don't listen.
She literally went on a cruise ship and spent a night in the ice hotel. There was no camp involved.
Oh.
Yeah, they have a bar there too.
And how much did it cost?
Tens of thousands of dollars.
I'm not discussing that with you. I said tens of thousands each.
Yeah, and about £10 a pint.
Really expensive there.
Okay. And?
Okay. Let's see what Ekater's saying.
Okay. The Earth, even for flat Earth people, they can't use it. I mean, the four corners would imply something like a square or a rectangle.
No, it's cardinal directions. Literally type in cardinal directions or circle, four corners of a circle, and you will literally see what it says. It's a circle. It's not a square. So this guy again is lying. Otherwise, he's a very dumb physics professor. Yeah. Well, no, what was he? He's a nuclear physicist, but he doesn't know what. But he doesn't know what cardinal directions are.
You've had that before.
Yeah, what was it? the nuclear physicist who did his own little
Heinrich.
show, the young guy.
Heinrich,
Yeah.
yes.
Right.
Could you imagine being a Glober doing a sobriety test? Walking a straight line. And
But I mean,
Yeah,
think of
they
the
go up and
irony. Think of the irony. Guys, I'm a nuclear physicist. I'm so smart. I know
Right.
everything. And when it comes to cardinal directions, he doesn't know what it is. Oh, you
Right.
can't
I,
have four
I
corners of
think
a
he's just.
circle.
I think he's just fishing for compliments.
Nice. Yeah, did Derek not come back in the last
No,
call?
no.
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 Shape of the earth, but we're not talking about that. This is an idiomatic expression, and even the flat earth people would have trouble explaining that, because
I just did. I literally just did.
Yeah, it was easy.
Very easy.
According to
even with the flat earth model, the earth is a disk. Okay, so where are the corners? They don't exist. So it's clearly it's an idiomatic expression.
Wow.
Then we come to the ends of the earth. That phrase appears 28 times in the Bible, and just a few verses here in Psalms.
I want to point out Psalms 67:7 has got there. My God bless us still, so that all the ends of the earth will fear him. That means the whole earth, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Even till
That's
the
not
ends of
idiomatic.
the earth. So that means there is an end.
Yeah.
It's not finite. No. Oh, it
Definitely
is
not
finite.
finite.
Sorry. Yeah.
So it's not looping on
Makes
itself.
no sense. It's finite. You can't have containment.
No.
Hmm.
I
Does
mean,
not
if it's
refer-
infinite,
look what
I
it
mean,
says
sorry.
here.
Yeah.
Does
You
not
can't-
refer to geography, but to people all over the earth. That is literally geography. People all over the earth is geography. I want to ask you guys. You guys are in different countries, correct?
Aye.
Yep.
Oh, so you are all over the earth.
Aye.
Is that a geographical position that you are?
Aye.
Yes.
So it's geography.
Aye.
We have to travel over geography on the earth. Yes. It's,
So again, the guys are
Definitely
talking total
geography.
bullocks.
Sorry, I misspoke. I meant if it was infinite, there wouldn't be containment.
Yeah.
yeah. But it wouldn't work with the natural laws if it
No.
was infinite.
No, not at all.
67.
This guy's
God
clutching at
bless us
straws.
all, bless us still, so that all the ends of the earth will fear him. The ends of the earth will fear him.
Mm-hmm.
Psalm 98. All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our God.
Okay.
Yep.
And then Isaiah 45. Turn to me and be saved, all the ends of the earth, for I am God and there is no other. So
It's
the
like saying
ends
as
of the
far
earth.
as the east is from the west.
Yeah.
It's really not hard.
You'll never find it. You'll never get there.
This guy's
No.
literally just clutching at straws.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very basic, this, isn't it?
Is that talking about shape of the earth? No, it's talking about people. It's not referring to geography.
Talking about people. Ends of the earth is geography. Ends of the earth is not
Wow.
people.
Wow.
Yeah,
How can
no.
you say the ends of the earth is peoples? There's people in those ends of the earth, but
That's what I was
the
gonna say.
earth itself is not people.
People are in the ends of the earth.
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
100. 100, but yeah.
So Earth now means people.
Yeah.
We all mistook the word Earth for all these years.
This is ridiculous, man.
And it just.
It is.
Geography
He's a
or
professor.
the shape of the earth at all. It's
He's a
talking
nuclear
about
physicist.
people at different parts of the earth. So they come from all parts of the earth, all the
So
No
geography
ends
then.
of the earth.
Yeah.
So again, this is
Okay.
and the flat earth people is that it's an improper, meaning that they give to that. Then you
No.
come to pillars.
Mhm.
Here we go.
Many of these verses are found in poetic books, so they can't be taken as literally.
Oh, really?
So, like Job 9:6.
I want to ask you
Why?
guys. Psalms 22, when it's talking about Jesus' crucifixion in detail,
Yeah.
it's
Poetry.
poetic, correct?
Poetic, talking
But-
about a real
But it
event.
gives a real event, very
Right.
detailed, real event of
Right.
Jesus' crucifixion.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Just poetry, then, isn't it?
Mm.
No.
So
And Job didn't do any poetry in that book at all that I know of.
No, but how is describing an crucifixion poetic?
Yeah.
No, it does. No, it describes
Psalms is
the
poetic.
crucifixion. Yes, Psalms is poetic because
Because
Psalms
it's
has
songs.
actually got its songs.
Yes.
So it's describing
But it does it
describing
in
a
detail.
real event poetically. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but Psalms also deals with subject matter directly.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It
That's
certainly
what I
does.
mean. If you were going to write a poem, you wouldn't write it about the crucifixion.
Oh,
If you were just going to write a poem.
Well, it's prophetic. It's prophetic, written in poetic
But I mean,
language.
for instance, if you're looking at Job 9:6 here, he shakes the earth out of its place, and its pillars tremble. It's talking about an earthquake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Weight on pillars.
Yeah.
So it's saying the earth itself is shaking, but not the foundations of the earth. It stays in place. It might be poetic, but again, the connotation is physical.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What don't these guys get? You see
Psalms 148, the waters that be above the firmament.
That's a poetry? No, not really.
And truth.
But you see, this is what I'm trying to say. They're trying to misrepresent what the connotation of that poetic language is. Just because it's poetic language doesn't take the substance away from it.
No.
It's literally, it's just a get out play that they have. It's on like that biblical poetic language and allegory is a bit like General Baller's get out clause of refraction.
Right.
It's the same thing.
I agree.
Right.
If we're dealing with the Bible, we're going to go, oh, it's allegorical, it's poetic. Well, that's your get out clause for everything, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
No, I
Well,
agree.
they kind of use refraction as their get out of like observation card.
Yeah, go out to reality. Yeah, what you see in reality.
It's
yeah.
an excuse.
He shakes the earth out of its place, and its pillars tremble. When the earth totters and all its inhabitants, it is I who keep steady its pillars. 93. Indeed, the world is firmly established; it will not be moved. And see, some flat earth where people would say, well, the earth is static; it's not moving.
It is static.
Okay. Many of these verses are actually in poetic books. They use imagery and are not meant to be literal language.
This is where I wanted to get. Look how he lies here about the word rakia, guys.
I've heard it a lot, man.
He's
I
going to
really
lie
have.
straight about what rakia and raka says.
Yeah, I got one question for you, Flash, before you go. Is it hot there?
Very hot. I'm dying of heat.
Is it warm now? Yeah.
Can you send the sun here, please?
Please
He's
don't.
saying about what rakia means, but it's backed up by the interpretation stereoma as well.
Mm-hmm.
In the Greek, they both come from the same thing, a hard, solid structure. There's a
Right.
beaten out.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
both
beaten
back each
out.
other up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's the year?
Expanse.
Okay.
It's now
No, they're
75 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's 11 o'clock at night.
Have you got something
What's
profound
that
to say,
Kelvin?
Luca?
It,
What's that in
well,
Kelvin?
isn't that correct?
24 degrees
It-
Celsius.
Yeah, well, what's
does
it in
mean-
Kelvin?
Look, hold
Expanse.
on.
Kelvin.
in Kelvin. Yeah, he's a Kelvin.
Calvin. A Calvin is spelled completely different. Calvin is A. Calvin is C.
Go look at the words, Luca. Look at the
Isn't that
words.
just to the expanse and to spread out?
No,
that
no. We're
is
going to show
what
it now.
it
I'm going to
means?
show you. I've actually got the Strongs up. We're going to look what he says,
Yeah.
and then I'm
Word.
going to present you what it actually says. How's that?
There you go.
Okay.
Firmament
what he
and
says.
dome. Okay, this is based on the Hebrew word rakia, and it's interpreted as dome over the earth in the flat earth model. So go back to Genesis 1, verses 6 to 8. They claim that the dome is that firmament over the earth, but that is not what it means. It's based on the verb. This word rakia is based on the word raka, which it means to spread out.
Nope. It doesn't mean to spread out. That's only half of it. Where's the first half?
I like that.
Where's the first half? The to beat out part.
Yes. Is that missed out? Is it?
To beat out? I've never heard that.
It is.
Just spread
come
out
on.
is correct.
Luca, I think you should just wait
Never
we
listen.
because you really don't understand what's going on.
No, you don't.
I've heard
Luca,
many
you really
people
don't.
say it's
Luca,
spread
you just
out, not
Yeah, but you
beat
don't
out.
read the Bible, Luca.
Okay,
do
Luca,
you?
you need to
Okay.
keep outlets and know your place.
Yeah.
Okay, can I ask Luca a question really quick? How about the vault of heaven? How does that describe?
Yeah, that's
The-
okay. Let
The
me put
vault
it.
of heaven?
It's
Yes.
the dome.
Oh,
Okay.
goodness.
So we got Rocky on screen. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He just brought it up.
Right.
And it's the firmament. Okay. An expanse, i.e., the firmament or apparently visible arch of the sky.
Right.
Okay. So we read it. And from Rocker, an extended surface or expanse. Let's get to the actual Rocker quickly. So you can see.
Rocker.
The surface.
This
yeah.
is what he said was just expanse,
It's
correct?
Well, now that's
It
not what I see
describes
anymore.
how
That's
what
like
rock. It describes what rocker is, Luca.
Beat.
Pay attention.
Look,
Make
listen,
broad,
look.
spread abroad, forth out, into plates. So you're beating plates.
But
to stand,
isn't that a
prostrate,
different word
to
now?
spread, hammered.
How is
Same
it?
word, dude.
Word, Luca.
It's Raka, not Rakia.
He
Oh
literally
my
just brought
goodness.
Raka up. There we go. Raka. It's on screen.
Oh.
Raka.
Right,
Which he says to
Please.
spread out.
Oh.
Just
It's
to back up,
garbage.
can you show the Greek interpretation of it? Which
Stereoma? Yeah.
Yes,
Stereoma,
because
yes.
it makes
Let me
it
get it.
very clear. And this
Yeah,
is
of
going
course.
back 2,000 years when they started to use
course.
this word
Good idea.
as the descriptive term for what rakia was in Greek.
Good idea, banana.
Same word almost. But yeah.
There we go. Okay, if it would. Okay. Firmament, expand, support, foundation. Something established, confirmation. Steadfastness. Okay, so Roman, literally a support foundation figures strength, solidarity, making a movable because of solid. Oh no. That's weird. So it's solid. A solid body.
That's a strange interpretation for just an expanse.
The
I'm telling you.
firmament. Okay, so the arch of the sky, which is early times, was thought to be solid. Genesis 1:6-8, which I'm sure he's bringing up Genesis 1:6-8, right? There we go.
Mhm.
Yeah, Genesis 1:6-8.
Yeah.
And he's saying it
Nice.
doesn't mean solid.
But yet you just read it said solid, firm, expanse. Yeah.
Huh. And then it says here, on which furnishes a foundation, like the pillars of the earth, and which a thing rests
Tom.
firmly, support. Huh. That's weird.
I don't know. That's how I describe emptiness, a void, a vacuum. Yeah.
Stereoma depicts in which a solid established, well-ordered, and capable of being shaken. The term moves beyond mere firmness and material substance to embrace moral, doctrinal, and communal stability. Settled condition, produced by God and recognized as believing community. Wow, this is awesome. So yes, rakia is literally meaning solid expanse, solid dome, vault of the sky, which comes from the word raka, which means solid to beat out.
Yeah.
Okay?
Out of place.
Yes.
Like a panel
And
beat.
stereoma, which comes from that, also means to be firm, to be steadfast,
But of
immovable.
course, earthers have made this up.
Yeah, Flat
Well-
Earthers made this up, but we literally just
Oh,
brought the Strong's Concordance up. And then the people want to know why I call this guy a liar.
Because he's a liar.
Mhm.
He's standing for the truth.
And look what he
Well,
carries on
he's
saying there. Listen.
He's a
It's
scientist.
okay to lie if you're a baller.
Yeah, it's okay to lie if you're a baller, exactly.
You know.
And in the modern translation, the spread out, that is the meaning that is given and is translated as the expanse in most modern translations. So Genesis 1:14-19 places the sun, moon, and stars in rakia. So it's in the expanse. Genesis 1:20 talks.
Genesis 1:20 talks about Hamashamim, not Rakia. Hamashamim is the heavens, the sky, where the birds fly. So he doesn't even get that right.
Nope.
Because Genesis 1:20 talks about where the birds fly in the firmament of heaven, which is Hamashaim, not Rakia.
So there you go, Luca. There's an explanation for you. Did you hear any of that?
Let me get that.
Okay, fair enough. But
that means no.
But
he didn't go in.
No.
But like, shouldn't you listen to other Christians?
Not him.
No,
No,
maybe the guy should stop lying. How's that?
Luca, we've just literally shown you what the source original meaning of the word meant. Not us changing it. Who's changed it? Us or him?
He's changed it. Okay, but look, we got it.
So
This is
why don't we listen
Shamayim.
to him?
There we go. Got Shamayim. Okay. This is the sky. This is Genesis 1:20. Okay. The sky.
Ding, ding.
Alluding
Not
to the
firm.
clouds. That's weird. So why is he claiming Rakia? Heaven, sky.
So he's lying. It really is.
Yeah.
He didn't look it up, or he's lying. One of the two. I'm pretty sure he looked it up. Like, well, we can't use that. No.
It's okay though, Roger's a globe, but they're allowed.
Oh yeah.
But look what they're saying. He's
They won't
saying
stand up
Rakia is
before-
called space and Earth's atmosphere. No, it's not.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree with you there. It's an interpretation, not.
No, it's
No,
not interpretation.
It's absolute bullcrap.
It's not an
The word has
interpretation.
meaning. Made up. It's brought in from nothing. It's got no relevance to what the meaning of the word was. The word that was used at the beginning and what it meant. And that's why the transliteration in Greek makes the statements about being a solid structure.
Yep, which is firm and immovable on its foundation.
The scribes actually just translated. That's all they did. Do anything else.
The thing is,
Yeah.
Luca, when the Bible, when the Bible was, in this case, the Tanakh or the Torah, okay, it was written with specific language in Hebrew, okay, because it has a specific meaning for it. Then when it was translated into the Greek, it kept that specific meaning and connotation. Now, when it comes into the English, people are ignoring parts of that language to make it suit their narrative. Hence why in Raka, he's just leaving to spread out. He's leaving out to beat part. When it comes to Rakia, he's leaving out everything else and just saying expanse, where it's literally the vault of the sky, a solid firmament. In other words, stereoma.
What he's incapable of doing is being honest.
Hold on.
He's not being dishonest, and that he's not actually saying what the word actually meant.
He's lying.
Why not admit what the word actually meant?
Yeah.
He's just lying. That's
It's
all he's doing.
interpretation.
I'd say it's
It's a lie. Luca, admit it.
but
Admit it. It's a
can't
lie.
Can't Waka mean to
No.
spread out as well?
No, it doesn't. You can't.
Raka.
We've just showed you what the word actually means. You can make any word mean whatever you want, and there's no point in having any words.
Yeah, I mean,
words don't have meaning.
it can mean both, can't
Okay,
it?
no.
What?
Luca.
Read out and spread out,
Luca,
or
if,
hammer out.
Luca, do you think it's honest to take a word that's got a full sentence and only to read half the sentence, because the first half of the sentence totally demolishes what you say?
Oh, yeah, that's
called cherry
what we just
picking.
showed
It's called cherry picking, correct?
Yes, that is.
That's what he's done
and
here.
Cherry picking is a form
But
of
Luca,
lying.
see if this was a flat earther that changed words, you would call him out. You would say that, but he's a liar. He's a liar. But because it's one of your little weirdos, it's all right. No.
Well, can it mean to spread out as well
he
as
literally just
be that?
showed you.
Luca, no.
You can't change the meaning of the word.
Come on.
I
That's
saw
the-
expanse
Wait,
there.
slow down. Luca, that's the verb of it. The verb is to beat out.
There's no point. There is absolutely no point because Luca is quite happy on his spinning water ball fantasy.
Speed out.
Okay, let me make this
Just don't
visually.
listen.
Let me make this visually explainable to you. What happens is if you take a brace plate and you beat it out, you're stretching it out by beating it. You understand? Because you're stretching that metal out. That's rocker.
Yeah.
That's rocker. So the more you're hitting it, the more you're stretching that metal out. It's a firm body that you're stretching out. Do you understand? So you're spreading out
So-
a physical plate.
So
What the word
stretching
mean?
can also mean spread, right?
Spread out physical. So you're spreading out something solid.
Like metal.
Like
Okay.
metal. Like a breastplate.
Uh-huh.
Are you getting it yet?
What he's
You-
saying, he's leaving that first part out. He's only saying to spread out because why? He's saying space is spread out. It's not solid. Do you understand?
The dome is spread out too, right?
Physically spread out, yes.
Yes.
So
Like a tent to dwell in.
You have to have a tent to spread out, dude. You're not getting this.
That-
You're putting the
that's-
horse before the cart. Yeah, I mean the
But
cart before the horse.
I've just, sorry,
I
Luca,
mean-
you like Chat GPT, right? I've just put in inside chat here, what Chat GPT said stereoma was.
Okay. And what did it say?
Go look at it.
Look at it. Luca.
Okay, what
It's in chat.
is stereoma? Question mark.
Ding. Yeah, that's a question. Yes.
Stereoma. It's a term you'll see in Bible, okay? In the
Read it from the chat here, because I say literally, I've just put it in chat inside.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Messages. In-call messages. Okay. Something made firm. A solid foundation or the firmament.
Something made firm.
Yeah.
It has something to make firm, though. It has to be a physical thing. Simple.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's called
Carry on
physical.
reading it. Carry on reading it.
Okay. A solid foundation of the firmament, sky, often implying strength, steadfastness, or fortified base, used in biblical texts to describe God's strong creation or support. But it's also the name of a band. Essentially refers to something solid, secure, or firm structure, like a strong foundation or the vast sky itself, and appears in theological discussions and music.
So, did you hear any of that in your friend's description of Rakia?
Well, I mean, he definitely
did he conveniently miss all that out?
he definitely simplified it. But
No, he didn't simplify it. He actually avoided all those descriptions.
He cut it out.
And stereoma is the Greek word for Rakia.
Right.
but spread out, hammer out thin, and the one that actually
What is the first description, which is the most important term, the very first part, which is its main property?
well, I did see beat out first.
No, the very first thing that's mentioned in the description of stereoma is something what?
Firm
And solid.
and solid. Yeah.
It's physical.
So, a solid dome, basically.
Yeah, you're getting it. Yeah, you're on the right track there, Luca.
Okay, I agree that the Bible says that there's a solid
Physical,
dome.
solid firmament. Yes.
Okay, I agree that the Bible says that. Yes.
There you go.
So you would agree the guy
That's all we're
lied.
asking.
I'm waiting for the but.
Yeah.
Yeah. However,
But
Well, there's not really a but. The Bible
no,
does
there's not.
not say that. So
Yeah.
But I'm asking you, do you agree then he lied?
he simplified it.
How?
Which I guess is a type of lying in a way.
No,
Oh, Luca, there ain't no point.
type of lying.
No.
How is missing out
Anybody
on the
needs
basic
religion.
principle of what you're dealing with? Simplifying.
It's correct,
4
but with
minutes
some
left.
nuance to it.
Yeah. Are you gonna do another one, Flat?
No,
It
it's a bit
needs
late.
nuance to
Okay.
it, but
Yeah.
it is correct.
I gotta get ready for work, anyways.
It is correct, but it needs some nuance. To
There ain't
it.
no
It- it-
point.
Nah.
it-
You're wasting time.
it-
I think we'll carry on with this sometime. I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope he gets back to you. I don't think he's going to, though.
I'll
I
let
really
you guys
Just-
know.
Just a
Um,
point on that.
Yeah.
Just before we went to Rakia, it started talking about the creation of the sun, moons, and stars and the planets. But that's something we've literally brushed over, is the fact that most of creation is about creating the Earth
Mm-hmm.
and everything upon it, and it took days, right? So, and where is the Earth associated to being a star?
Nah, exactly.
Because a planet means a wandering star.
Yeah, because God
So-
says He just placed them in the firmament for times and seasons. But look
So
how
the
much
Earth isn't-
detail He went through with the
Floating star.
Earth.
A planet. Yes, Luca. What's the thumb up for?
To say cheers.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just-
Cheers.
yeah.
Anyway, it was great having you guys on. Appreciate it. Sorry, there's like 3 minutes left, so we have to give closing statements. Unfortunately, PJ, you say you are going live tomorrow.
Not tonight, tomorrow afternoon, and then tomorrow night in places.
Oh yeah, Roger.
Yes.
That's something I need to tell you. I think.
Yeah, could you wait till I stop talking though?
We're running out of time.
Yeah, could
Yeah,
you
hurry
wait
up.
till I stop talking? Yeah, I'm on tomorrow. Excellent show. Thanks for being a good host.
You rock,
You-
guys.
I
Appreciate you
I think
taking
I've
the
been
times.
banned.
And players for Michael still, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I've been banned from your chat. Roger,
No, you're not.
When you go
No.
live,
No, you haven't. You're not banned from
I
mine.
Roger.
can't type in your
He's
chat.
talking about my
Roger,
chat.
Well, I can't see why. I mean, I already
No, and Roger.
banned you.
Hey, my
Roger,
man.
Oh,
yeah.
and Rogers. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know how you got banned. I have no idea.
Oh.
I didn't ban you.
I think I have.
But
Because
anyway,
when I typed in chat
Anyway,
and reloaded
thank
the
you
video,
for
my
coming.
words,
Appreciate
my
it.
comment was gone.
We gotta go, dude.
Remember, I'll see you guys
Okay.
then, hopefully Friday night. I'll let you guys know when I stream.
Friday.
And appreciate you all. Many blessings. And remember to just, keep going on. Remember, God's always in
Earth's
control.
May the pressure be with you,
May
right?
the
Earth's
with
not a
you.
planet.
Yeah, Earth's not a planet, and the Globers have to lie to keep their fantasy.
Amen.
Amen. Cheers, guys. Many blessings. God bless.